We back, gang. We back. I don't know what happened just then. You know what I'm talking about? Everything just froze up on my end. We should be good now. We should be good. Let me see, do we got good audio? Chat. All right. Chat might pop up in a minute, but yeah. We just gonna talk about the case just for a little minute, go over some little detail, cause I got some things in the making behind the scenes and stuff, and I'm trying to put together so we could paint a clear picture on what's going on. See what I'm talking about? Now, man, when it comes to her case, it's no doubt in my mind, no doubts in the police investigation that these people set this up. The way the investigation going, Miss Teresa and Leonora had to set Kenneka up, and they used they circle to do it. See what I'm talking about? So if you pay attention like toward Miss Teresa, Leonora, and them, you know what I'm talking about, you could tell Miss Teresa hang around same people Leonora will hang around, Kenneka will hang around. Her daughter friends is the mama friends. You see what I'm saying? So it started from home. And 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 it seems like when this started from home, right? If you're gonna set somebody up and this shit started from home, you got to use the friend against them. So think about this: Shamaya, Monifa, they was all damn near staying with the lady. See what I'm talking about? So look, Miss Teresa respond to you. What she say? So look, so boom, they use Monifa, Shamaya, and Bree Bree. They use them. They use everybody from the neighborhood to pull this out because we know it's going to be about money. Now we know a portion of the motive would be it's going to be like about money, bro. But for the police and the crime plaza to be involved, see what I'm saying? What what would be the motive behind police and crime plaza? You see what I'm saying? So so boom, if you pay attention to when Miss Teresa when she what she was talking about on the sixth, her and her sister, I'm about to be rich. All it is, she about to be rich, millionaire, and she gonna break off the people that she loves. When she was saying that, my mind thinking like, okay, you must got a plan, like you must have a business or something, a side hustle. You talking about a major bag group when you talking about, yeah, I'm finna be rich. And what a coincidence, you know what I'm saying? If you follow the money trail, right? If you heard this person saying, boom, I'm finna get the bag, right? And a couple of days later is in the making. This big old thing is in the making. Now, in the beginning, it was so many rumors when it came to the Kenneka Jenkins case, right? Think about it in the beginning, before all the rumors started. This is what was going on. I'm gonna give y'all an example. In the beginning, everybody knew, and they gotta be crime proud. It's in on this shit, and with Monifa with it. Everybody could peep game like, damn, Monifa had to be in cahoots with Crime Plaza. We already know they set that up in the room. Think about this. Set up come from home. And then you got Leonora contacting Monifa at the time when they were busting the move. Why Mr. Teresa would be calling the hotel. Now if you got a bag on your man and nobody don't know how you finna get this bag, but I see the hustle that you getting it through a loophole in the system that you may have found out about. Meaning that that was your hustle. That's what you had in mind. Now, all those things you put on the big parade, you asked the public for help. Right? You seen the public reaction. You knew they were. You knew these people gonna be behind you 100% just because of Kenneka. Just because of Kenneka. That's the only reason why people gave you a chance, because you the mother. And then, as you being the mother, you said, I need everybody. As you like, you didn't even know what the fuck was going on. So, so boom. When the public got involved and started helping, you were throwing a big parade. Purple Heart this, justice for Kenneka. But when people were doing their research and started digging up a little more deeper, and and your name kept popping it up, you break ties with it. See what I'm saying? You gonna break ties with these people, you know what I'm saying? And you gonna run to the first people you run to is the JPK community. To let these people know I got a problem with this person. Because you know these people gonna back you up 100%. You know the JPK community gonna bag you up 100%. Look how they did Jedediah Brown. Look how she did Jedediah Brown. These the people that was digging, taking their time out to research to find out what happened to the lady. Now, when everybody was on track and didn't know what the fuck was going on with the case and all this lady paraded that shit, bruh. All these rumors about her daughter, she ain't even stand up for Kenneka, bro. She ain't even stand up for Kenneka. Didn't even address the public like, hey, you know what I'm saying? No, my daughter wasn't like this. And it's like you wanted that narrative to keep rolling because it took the tension off you. But when the tension come on you, you see what I'm saying? The first people you run to is the J4K community. Because I always was like, look, to be honest with you, if I was in her shoes, right, and the same thing happened to me, and I'm like, damn, I just lost a daughter, you know what I'm talking about that, and all of this shit. I got $1 million lawyer right here. This is what he get paid to do. Why the fuck I would be on YouTube watching YouTube videos and you know everybody got the thing wrong? But it was cool because you needed that, because that's going to help you. That's why I was like, man, look, if we all be with different narratives and we everywhere with the case, how we going to win and get justice for Kenneka if everybody don't know what really happened? So she paraded this shit, bro. And then when it come back to her, now all of a sudden she finna go to the JPK community. Yeah, this and that, and you know what I'm talking about. She know they gonna back her up. But now the shoe done turned on her foot, because everybody already was like, this the problem. Everybody already skeptical of you. They just didn't know how to expose you. You see what I'm saying? No wonder why when Trey Gang, I remember this day, y'all. I went live. Man, look, and we was talking about Miss Teresa. And everybody was like, you know what I'm saying, man, you know, I believe Miss Teresa had something to do with it. And I'm like, I don't know if she had something to do with it. I said, I ain't even gonna point no fingers. I said, I'ma just let the paperwork do for itself. If I find, I said, man, look, we're gonna put Miss Teresa upon investigation just to see if she guilty or not, just to see what evidence that's gonna come back to her. And she had to been watching that live, because that lady went live on a TikTok, and she was like, that's when she broke the story. Like, yeah, you know, Kenneka worked at a McDonald's at the airport, O'Hara. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where the other crime plaza at too. So she started spilling the tea. Then she was saying some shit like, The airplane. If you look at the footage, you will see you will see the pilots. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna see people. You know what I'm saying? Dressed up. You know what I'm saying? They pilots and fly the plane, right? And she tried to make it look like that one of them, you know what I'm saying, was in cahoots with Kenneka and shit. And I'm like, what that got to do with anything? You know what I'm talking about? But it made me look into that, and I'm like, I don't find nothing her. And then check this out. This one of the main reasons why this lady didn't even want nothing to do with Zach. You gonna ask the public for help and you disregard Zach. Zach, look, I believe Zach found out. Cause you know, check this out. If you know word around Chicago telling you know, if the word were going around Chicago about Miss Teresa, you know Zach heard those words. You know somebody fed Zach like, yeah, you know, Miss Teresa got involved in trying to break it down to him. You see what I'm saying? Cause if you pay attention, look how close Zach was going. And Zach went and he said, man, I'm finna leave the case alone. I'm finna drop everything. I'm finna stop interviewing rappers and all this shit. So maybe that was the way that, in so many words, he was telling us like, well, I'm finna get out the case, because he really never told us why. But you can actually see why now. Man, you fighting for getting justice for Kenneka, and the last thing you want to find out that now you got to expose the mother and the family. And the family. You went on Dr. Oz. You went on radio stations. You doing interviews. You doing all of this shit. And you ain't even addressed none of the rumors what was going on with your daughter at the time. Because you were cool with it. Because nobody ain't looking at your dirty deeds. So boom. So you playing the J4K community. So when the motherfucker start waking up, be like, hey, wait a minute. I'm scratching my head on this one. And this thing, you know, you want to, yeah, come on, bruh. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about when King Rob was, look, now I understand all that shit with King Rob was talking about. Most of his content was like, yeah, Miss Teresa involved with this shit, Leonor was involved with this shit, and we was all involved with this shit. And he admitted that, man, look, I got something to do with it, Chosen got something to do with it, Straight Drop, Marco, Irene, you know what I'm saying? Cause no wonder why when you look at the footage, cause I'm like, man, damn. It got to be deeper than what it is, because I could see that if it was just Monifa came up with the plan on some jealousy shit, right? And she got her clique, you know, she got her clique to do this shit to Kenneka. I could know what I'm talking about. I could see that, but if you got everybody at the party, bruh, on the same shit, I'm like, damn, what this girl do for her to get that, you know what I'm talking about, for her to deserve that, right? So it's gotta be something about, hey, let's say, cause y'all must forget in the beginning I looked at Miss Teresa. I think she had some a son, the one that's locked up now in the federal. He had a major charge, cause keep this in mind, he down for murder and all this shit, and the feds got involved with this shit. Keep this in mind, the feds already know the Martin family just because they in and out the court system with murder charges, right? Hold on, y'all. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, damn, it's too many people in on this shit. It's too many motherfuckers in on this shit. on one female. That's the cold part about it. Cause I ain't never, now I done seen it, like two girls get into it and she might get jumped or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen a whole motherfucker get on one person and a female. It that. So you got the question like, damn, is this something personal? It is something personal, but we got to find out how personal it is. Think about it. I read a case about Miss Teresa's son and shit, and they were doing some killing. The feds got mad about something in the case. I don't know much detail about it, cause you know what I'm saying, my memory short when it come to that, cause it been so long ago. But the case, it's like the feds wasn't happy with the outcome of the case. They got what they wanted, but it's like some more other shit was going on. But he ended up getting locked up. So now you got the sister. Everybody saying she witnessed a murder. Just say she probably did witness a murder. And just say she witnessed a murder, saw something, and probably said something. Cause Shamaya said, ooh, Kenneka is the biggest snitch. Y'all, we just chatting for a minute, you know what I'm talking about, just talking, just going over a little bit details, you know what I'm talking about. I just need to get some of this shit out. So boom. I do know this part. Y'all remember when you think about the murder, think about the Loso video. You see what I'm saying? Cause he was murdered. Loso was murdered, you know what I'm talking about? And they was celebrating his murder and shit. So it could have had to do something with Loso, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's something about Loso. Cause they was all cool, Loso, the Vice Lords and all this shit. Cause keep this in mind, Miss Leonora, baby daddy, Vice Lord, you know, if they fuck with a nigga, right, they gonna be Vice Lord. Cause that's what they run around with, the Vice Lords. So boom. So let's just say it got to do some with Loso murder. Now, she could have said some, or the police could have took a statement, or she could have told somebody in the hood, and it got back to a couple of people. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? But in the beginning, they said this retaliation going to be about Kenneka seen something and told something. So whatever she told must have pissed off the family. And the family like, you just fucked up the whole thing. You know what I'm talking about? And I see is that as revenge. Now, I could be wrong on that part. You see what I'm saying? I could be wrong on all those things, but it was said in the beginning. It could have a portion of something to do with it. Cause think about it. Look how they weigh. Look how they. Cause once you think about it, the police was involved with this shit, and the police were there when this shit was going down. So I'm thinking about that case that Miss Teresa's son got with when they were killing, because it was a revenge killing. Think about this. Kenneka family was in a little war. Her little brother got shot and killed, right? Then the other brother went to retaliate. Boom. And got some get back. Boom. So it was a war going on, right? With her family and with some other people. Right? So you got this war going on between the family and some more motherfuckers. And let's just say, boom, Kenneka ran her mouth a little bit. And they were like, hell no, she gotta go. I don't know if that's true, but I'm just using my head right now, cause you know what I'm saying. Cause it could be a lot of different motives. Cause even the police was involved with it, and they was okay with it. So it might have to be doing with something about some beef. You know what I'm talking about? Cause if you set your dog up, you mad at her about something. Like I told y'all when I was studying the case, I'm like, y'all keep saying I solved the case. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm like, but look, I believe we still missing some shit. I said, I feel like I still missing some shit, bro. Man, look, I'm a jailhouse nigga, and I done been on plenty hits before. Man, look, man, bro, we finna run up in this cell. You know what I'm saying? We gonna wait till the officer leave. Boom, boom, boom. Once we beat them up, cause you know when you go whoop a nigga ass in jail, you know what I'm saying? Cause back then they ain't have no cameras in the dorms, on the blocks. They ain't even have officers watching us. They just come in when it's ready to feed and count time, right? So when we go in there and whoop a nigga ass, we gonna make him say, man, look, you fell off your bunk. That's why you got 2 black eyes. So that's what exactly he finna say in his statement when they know what I'm talking about. Hey man, how you get these bodily injuries? Oh man, I fell off the bed. Ain't like, you know what I'm saying, they just gonna be, your word is your word. Ain't nothing that you can do if you tell them people that I fell out my bunk. They gonna rule that shit as an accident, bro. Man, don't you know how many fights and hits I done been on, gang shit, real gang shit. So I could see and relate to what the fuck going on. She had to say something for all the rest of the gang to agree with this. Come on, they said it was about 30 to 40, damn near 50 people in the room. Them 50 motherfuckers that had to been in the meeting when they were discussing this shit, bro. You see what I'm saying? I'm looking then. You got the mother say, yeah, I'm finna be rich. I'm gonna be a millionaire. And then when she was saying that she was finna be rich, and there was another message with that, cause she talking about, yeah, live life, don't let life live you, as like she was about to take a life. You see what I'm saying? How the way that she was saying the shit, it was like, damn, somebody was finna die. Somebody was going to die for her to get the bag, bro. So she had it all mapped out. You see what I'm saying? So look, the hotel knew what was going on. They gonna get paid regardless, even when she throw the lawsuit, cause this probably be a major plan right there. You in on it, I'm in on it. Take it to court. We're gonna rule this like this, and everybody gonna get paid. You see what I'm saying? Everybody gonna get paid. Everybody. So when she grab that check, watch this. Then you gonna have to follow the money trick, cause she still gonna have to pay some motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Cause think about this. I honestly believe that boom, when you plan a hit like this and you promising everybody you gonna give them a little portion, you know what I'm saying, another little money, and you gonna have to wait till you cash that big check, and that's when you gonna hit everybody. So boom, that's why you told the people, look, don't make nothing public, you know what I'm saying, and protect me. It's like you finna run off and you ain't finna pay what you owe to these people, because you felt like, boom, you know what I'm saying, what they gonna tell, what they gonna say about me. Man, I got 200 some thousand followers. Who they gonna believe first? You see what I'm saying? She using the J4K community, bruh. You see what I'm saying? I look, and to show you proof that she used the J4K community, bruh, she ain't finna tell you nothing about the case. You see what I'm saying? But the whole 6 years she was parading this shit. I smell justice. Ooh, boy, justice finna blow out the water, and you know what I'm saying? And all this hype talk. She got all this motherfucking hype talk going on, gang. Like she, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the street too. Man, I can peep game. Man, look. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, too much about Chicago, but I met a lot of motherfuckers from Chicago, and I know they on some gang shit. Cause where I'm from, you got OGs and shit, big homies. They'll run from murder charges and all this shit from Chicago and move state and set up, you know what I'm saying, and recruit motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, wherever city they touch down at. You see what I'm saying? I know big homies, OGs and shit right now, and I got access. I can call motherfuckers in Chicago. Hey man, bro, check this out. I need your help, man. You know what I'm talking about? Look out for me. You see what I'm saying? That's how I got most of my information. And that's probably what, look, check this out. I holler at a VL, you know what I'm saying? He the overseas. If you know who the overseas is, you know what I'm saying? He basically over all, you know what I'm saying, the OG, the coordinators and all this shit, right? Just to get a little information. That's how I got in contact with Killer family, cause they reached out to me. Remember what I told y'all? They said Killer was going down in the kitchen to save her, right? And I was like, damn. Since they spoke out, I'ma go with it in case I find out different. But once you think about it, you going down there by yourself. Who you were gonna save her from world? The police, the gang, and people in the kitchen? You gonna have to fight a million motherfuckers just to save her. It ain't nothing that you could have did at the time. But you went down there by yourself. By your motherfucking self. And you looked as scared as fuck. You see what I'm saying? So I'ma look at it two ways like this here, just for the benefit of the doubt. Cause the dude asked him, man, you ride with me or what? And he like, man, hell no. And when we see him on the footage, we know that they told him to go down there. You see what I'm saying? But to me, I'm starting to cause this the reason why Killer family came out and contacted me, right? Cause I was going live. And I'm like, man, bro, it's like these niggas were working with the police. When I mentioned the police and all this old shit, that's when I got the contact. And he was like, bro, you got it all wrong. They ain't working with the police. The police hate them niggas. He gave me a story why the police hate these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And all these old shit, named all his OGs and shit, named all his little homies, told me about how the OG, you know what I'm talking about? How the OG got killed, running up in the trap house, trying to kill another OG. You know what I'm saying? He was telling me about the wars and shit. So I'm like, boom, cause Killer wanted to rap with me. You see what I'm saying? But Killer was giving the information to him. You see what I'm saying? And he was relying it to me. So I'm like, boom. Then I peeped the other game. Now y'all remember that dude that reached out to me? He said he was Monifa's cousin, then switch it up and said he was the boyfriend, and he was telling. So look, he would hit me up on Instagram and was trying to tell me what the fuck was going on, but he had a dude that was in the car. I never seen the dude, but I heard the voice. And I'm like, damn, this sound like just like Killing them kinfolk. Cause when I was asking him some questions, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, hang it up. And he, you know what I'm saying? And he hung up the FaceTime with me. I'm like, damn, I said, man, they must be plotting up on the lie to tell me some kind of lie. So I peeped the game, you know what I'm talking about? Then once the dude contacted me again, I'm like, yeah, that's the same nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, what he trying to do? Now I peeped the game. If they was all in on this, you know what I'm saying, they was trying to distract me so I won't be like they was working with the police. They were trying to make it look like, hey, the police covered this shit up for Crown Plaza and they ain't had nothing to do with this shit. They trying to make it look like this girl was an accident, but then again, the hotel wouldn't be able to touch Kenneka unless they allowed it, bruh. Ain't no security in this right mind, a motherfucking Mexican or Chinese, whatever the fuck he is, he ain't finna snatch nobody from no party with a bunch of niggas at. You see what I'm saying? You is not finna do that. Cause you looking at all these niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'ma stay away, you know what I'm talking about? Cause you know these niggas mean business and shit, right? And then you got to be a bold motherfucker that could do that. Cause you got to look at it. Cause that girl came up missing. Cause I'm going to tell y'all something. When that girl was walking through the hallway, they didn't act if she was a part of a gang or a set. They just all left. But if it was like Irene, somebody else, bruh, they would have fucked that hotel off. Bruh, it would have been some furniture moving in that motherfucker hotel, bruh. So when Monique and them and Irene and Shamaya, when they were going live and try to tell their side of the story, all that was cap, bruh. You see what I'm saying? That's the story they already had in play before all of this even took place. We gonna say we left her by the hallway. She was drunk. That's why they kept feeding her alcohol so she could have it in her system to make that girl look like I just got lost. Don't no drunk young 19-year-old get drunk and walk in no motherfucking freezer. I know drunk. I got a drunk uncle. Man, I know plenty drunk. Man, you could see a drunk, goddamn it. He might be talking some shit. You see what I mean? He might could be walking, stumbling, falling in motherfucking world, and you finna try to take advantage of, you know what I'm saying? Go in his pockets or something. He gonna, man, nah, he get out my pockets. He gonna know you trying to go in his pockets, bro. A drunk got common sense not to walk in the motherfucking street if he walking public drunk and get hit by a motherfucking car, bro. A drunk is not finna walk off the edge of a fucking cliff because he drunk. Now he might knock on the wrong door or something, but at least he know the knock on the motherfucker. He ain't finna just break in the motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? It's a big difference with that. So they already had the story. What they was already gonna tell the public. So that's why Irene them kept feeding up. Monique was the last one with her, and Shamaya was like, yeah, when I was out there in the highway, she told me go back in the room and get the phone. All that was playing to keep us on that. Cause right now, if we still thinking like, ooh, they was ready to go, Monique brought her outside and all of a sudden she left. We'll still be on that. And by we will still be on that, we gonna be in the dark. And missing the bigger picture. The whole time, Monifa wasn't scared about she was getting exposed, cause she already knew that boom. While y'all looking at me, you see what I'm saying? She cool. Oh, these people looking at me as I was like, they just don't know what's going on. You can point the fingers all you want, cause you don't even know what the fuck you talking about. That's how they were treating it. That's why Monifa was laughing in the beginning about that girl. Laughing at the funeral. And then all those text messages they were leaking when it come to the Snapchat. Yeah, about the dudes arguing, you know what I'm saying, and all this. That shit was put out on purpose. Now watch this. I'm going to show you how cold these people are. You cannot go back to TY Live or Monifa Live and pulled up the original video, the original live. Cause they deleted it. You see what I'm saying? They deleted that live. And they kept the only portion of the video they kept was just to show Kenneka in their party, so nobody won't say, boom, they was on some funny shit at the party. Look, she right here, she drinking, she with the gang. You see what I'm saying? They only showed that part of the video just to have you thinking like, boom, okay, she in there with the gang, right? So boom, Crown Plaza got something to do with this shit, cause she walking in they shit. So next thing you know, we gonna see French K running and all these old shit. Now we now we looking at the security, French K and all this. So French K knew he was caught. You see what I'm saying? French K knew he was caught. So what he did was like, well, boom, let me talk, you know what I'm saying, and tell my side. So what he did, somebody put him up to it and be like, look, this where Trey gang going with the investigation. He peeping the game. But we send somebody like you, you know what I'm saying, he gonna go along with everything what you gonna tell him. So give him this, boom, 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 and they want understanding that, bam, you just put loopholes, cause the way you typed it is the way Rosamond typed today's statements. You gave us a narrative, but you threw the time off. You see what I'm saying? But you threw the time off on there. Now, everything what Friends K said at this point, the pool could be true. All that, everything what he could say be true, pointing people at the crime scene and all this old shit. Cause he telling you about the police corruption. He said they cover up her case. He named people at that motherfucking pool area. But like for her, but when he was saying that, boom, she was pulled in the elevator, I believe that too. But you gonna be there too when this shit going on. You dressed in all black, blending in with these people. So you basically gave away the setup. You just didn't mention the part about who was all involved. You ain't say nothing about the police with her. You ain't say nothing about the full plan in the making. You just gave me, you know what I'm saying, the visual of it. So you were full of shit when you wrote the letter, because you wrote it out of fear. They wrote it out of fear. Cause when I look at that letter, I see what they wanted me to focus on. You see what I'm saying? I see where they want a nigga to focus on. And then what they got us focus on, you know what I'm saying, is on the wrong shit. Bruh, for a prime example, right? Bruh, I can show y'all 3 videos. Just 54 keys video alone, right? Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back, gang. I'm back. What's up, y'all? What going on? Shout out to the new people just joining in and stuff. Now, look, watch this though, bro. I can show y'all 54 keys video to bag up all of this shit. Look, 54 keys got a video. Look, 54 Keys got a video about Bree Bree. It's gonna blow your mind, bruh, once you go back to the video. Cause guess what it's gonna expose? What I just told everybody in my last previous live, bruh. It's gonna put Miss Teresa in more hot water. And guess what? She exposed Bree Bree. Didn't even know it. Just by 54 Keys doing some research. All right, put it like this. Let me show y'all this right quick. I'm finna show y'all this right quick. What this is? This Monifa. Listen to Irene exposing Monifa Karen. Man, what the fuck, bruh? Watch this. This just to show you how 54 was making videos about Bree Bree just by her paperwork and her story alone. Bruh, 54 Keys just really bust and exposed Bree Bree. Cause think about this, watch this. Y'all remember this shit? This shit going back to 1 o'clock, right? Hold on, right here. Okay, this shit. Just the time alone, it finna expose Bree Bree. Cause if they got Kenneka on the elevators at 1 something, right? Sergeant Rose admitted it. Cause keep this in mind. This is what Sergeant Rose put in the report at 1 something. And you got Monifa telling the sister at 1 something, you know what I'm saying, Kenneka ain't with them, right? So boom, watch how 54 Key was doing her research, exposed Bree Bree, didn't even know how bad she exposed her. Man, why is my what's going on with my? So look, let me go to this. Hold on. Look, where you at? Where you at? All right, here we go. Here we go, right here. Which one I need to go to? Bree Bree on the move. What is it? Part 2. All right, this part 1.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? So y'all know I just did that video about smacks, you know, and after watching that video again, man, like I don't know what it is about this girl right here, but Bree Bree, something ain't right with her. Something.
So look, keep this in mind. This finna be going on 1 o'clock, bruh. Watch this. Remind y'all, we talking about 1 o'clock here. Everything with 54 Keys. Listen to the narrative. But we gonna talk about 1 o'clock. Watch how this shit finna make sense. Look.
Ain't right with this shit, man. Like, I can't really put my finger on it, but we got to find out what was going on with her that night. That's how I felt after I watched that video again. You know what I mean? You know, I was kind of like, damn, let me track Bree Bree movements. Let me see how Bree was moving that night, because I know there was some videos made with, you know, her coming and going and this, that, and the other, but I don't think a motherfucker
What you say? What made you turn on Miss Teresa and all this? Cause check this out. I was looking over her. Cause she was the mother. You see what I'm saying? But all the evidence pointing back toward Miss Teresa. You must be you know what I'm talking about? You must be missing some things here because everybody on track but you. You see what I'm talking about? We got evidence. I got a reason to put Miss Teresa on blast. I tell you what, why Miss Teresa ain't talking for herself. Put it like that. But let's carry on.
Actually dissected what the hell was going on with Bree that night. You know, and that's what we gonna do here today. We about to dissect this shit. We about to break this shit down. Cause I don't know, man. Like watching her move, I don't know. She's suspect as hell. But you know, I want to get your opinion on it. And I want to see if you know if we on the same path. So let's start with this footage right here. So we know they got to the hotel. Well, they want us to believe that they got to the hotel at 1:13. Now, we all know the time's fucked up, but we using these times to prove a point. So there they go at 1:13. Then at 1:14, you got Bree going to the front desk. So, you know, it's safe to assume that Kenneka and them went one way and she went toward the desk. You know?
Everybody know this at 12:14, right? Watch the setup in front of your face. This is setup. Look at this shit.
No, it's 1:14. And that's where they thought that she was talking to that white lady in the pink. So then she out. So then at 1:18, we gonna see Bree come back. And she with Irene. You know, they at the front desk, you know, for whatever reason. And it looked like that, I don't know if that's Shallow, whatever they call her. That might be her with them. I ain't really sure. If y'all know, y'all can, you know, leave that in the comments or email me. But all three of them together, you know, and that girl down there in the pink, still there. You know, and everybody, you know, she was suspect. Motherfuckers had that bitch on. We had they high beams on this bitch right here in the pink sweater.
So look, if check this out, everybody finna go bust a move, right? You seen the beginning of it. Irene finna grab all those pocket tickets for the niggas now. And that's why you never seen Kenneka with them. Cause Kenneka on the elevator with with Shemaya and them going upstairs to the room. Right? So look, 12:18, this going on.
And people still do. So so Bree, she at the desk for a minute. With Irene. And look at the time. 1:19.
$12.19.
So they got there at 1:13. 1:14, she went to the lobby, then walked away. So it's safe to assume that she never made it to the room. Maybe Irene, she called Irene getting off the elevator type shit. You know what I mean? And they all walked to the front desk. But then look, Bree, she dips off. And I think around that corner, if I ain't mistaken, I think it's like a bathroom or some shit. But then at 1:25, so she been gone about 7 minutes. She come back. You know what I mean? She looking for some shit. That's why I think she probably left the bathroom, y'all. I don't know though.
12:25.
Make sure she got all her shit. Yeah, she got it. She good. You know what I mean? She walk off. You know what I mean? And again, look at the time.
12:25.
So we know that they got there at 1:13. Then she spent most of her time at the fucking front desk.
Cause keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. Why they telling y'all that she came in at one some? Cause if you believe she came in there won something, look how that really would sound fucked up. That means Kenneka would be ready to go in about 5-10 minutes. You see what I'm saying? That means that girl be ready to go immediately when they get there. Ain't it strange when if she left the house with her friends and the mama and them know that, why they contacting her at 1:20? At 1 o'clock, and she just left the house, bruh. Dead giveaway they was in cahoots. Then look.
And then, I mean, it's safe to assume that she got to the party or got to the room 9:26 around, give or take a couple minutes, 1:30, 1:25.
It's gonna be 12:25. Right? 12:25. Round about this time, TY is going live. TY is going live at 12:25. That's where you're gonna see Kenneka all in the video and all this at 12:25. Cause Irene live gonna be behind that. And what is gonna lead back up to? One something. So watch how 54 finna bust Bree ass up.
And so again, let's watch Bree move.
Something incredible I've been wanting to tell everyone about. It's a new program for America.
12:54, she go get the energy bull drink.
1:54. Look who coming down the hallway. Yeah, that's Bree. We like, damn, where's she going and shit? Maybe she was going to the car, I don't know. But that's where she had those keys.
So she already got the keys. Right? And we know Kenneka, at this time, they had to have Kenneka phone round about this time. Bree finna go get the energy bull drink. This when Kenneka finna first take her first drink. Right? When Bree come back with the energy bull drink. Right?
So it's safe to say that she got up there at the room 9:26 at about 1:25, 1:30, give or take a couple minutes. We're gonna use 1:25 though. And then we see her
go along 12:25 to 12:54. Right? Then she gonna be inside the party. So before she went and got the energy bull drink, she was in the room for 30 minutes.
her again at 1:54. So she spent a total of 29 minutes in this motherfucking room. Yeah, and we like, damn, like, what's she doing? You know, and that's where we thought, you know, she had Kenneka keys. So let's find out when she comes back. There she go. 1:58. Do y'all notice that she drinking something? She got a cup. She didn't leave with no cup. So did she go out to the car and pour a drink?
You see that? Where she get the cup from? Because she didn't leave with one. She come back in with a cup. A hotel cup at that with an energy bull drink.
You know, but I thought they had that bottle of Hennessy in the room. I don't know. That's just something to think about. So we see her come back at 1:58.
So now look, this at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. It's finna expose this. Man, y'all, this at 1:20. I'm ready to go on Monifa phone. Right? I'm ready to go at 1:20. Everybody know that. Everybody know the footage gonna be off an hour. So look at this, 1 a.m.
So it's safe to assume, let's give her about 2 minutes. 2 minutes, she back at 9:26. She back at the room, you know? And everything's supposed to be everything, you know? People supposed to be partying, motherfuckers supposed to be getting to the hotel, you know, all that good shit. But, so again, we need to track her movement. So, like I said, she get to the room at about 2. Let's see when she leaves again. Look at the time. It's 2:26. And there she go.
You see that? If they said 1:26 4 minutes ago, Monifa texting Leonora, I'm ready to go, cause that's who the text going to on Monifa phone. Then you got Bree before she left out of Irene live video said they needed 2 girls. Now you got Bree leaving at 1:24 and Kenneka getting off on the elevator at 1:24. Hi y'all. That's why they saying this shit at 1 some. Hold on. I gotta go to Monifa phone. Monifa phone. See this? I'm ready to go. Telling the minorities. But look what conversation they had minutes before that. We was all together texting me saying she ready to go and all this shit. So the move is in the making. That's why you see Bree in the lobby leaving while Kenneka getting off on the elevator, bruh. No wonder why Friends K were running around about this time. And she going to the kitchen. Cause in the beginning, they gave us, she walked in the kitchen at 2 something. In the beginning. That's the time we had in our head till they changed it to 3. They changed it twice. But when they first put it out at 2 some, it was in reality, it was at 1 some. See this shit they having? Now go to 54 key video.
There she go. And look who she with. She with a nigga in a black hoodie. She with that motherfucker, I said look like a bull dagger. But yeah. So from 2 to 2:26, she was inside the party. So she spent what?
She spent 30 more minutes in the room before she leave. Now watch this. If you got Leonora keeping her eyes on Kenneka through Monifa, right? Check this out. Bree finna go back to the neighborhood where they left from. We don't know where the fuck she went. There was always a big conspiracy. Where was Bree? So if she going back to the hood and you got Miss Teresa talking out they out here, Bree had to go pick up Miss Teresa, bro. Cause Miss Teresa finna be calling the hotel while Bree walking back in the lobby. So boom. How Bree gonna believe? Come on, bro. Look at this shit.
About 26 minutes up there. You know. So my thing is this, like, damn, you was coming and going all night. Like, you get to the party, you know what I mean? You spend about 20 minutes up that motherfucker. Then you leave. Then you come back, spend another, 20, 25 minutes up that motherfucker. And now you out again. You know what I mean? And I don't know if it's just me, y'all. Like I said, Breach is suspect as hell to me, man. And I just want to show y'all what I see. You know what I mean? But again, pay attention to her movements. So we got her inside the party at between 2 and 2:26.
1 and 1:26.
And now we got her leaving with the bull dagger, because I don't know if it's a bull dagger or not, but I was calling the bitch a bull dagger from the beginning, so that's what the fuck I'm gonna call her now. And then a guy in a black hoodie. And it's like, damn, where the fuck was you going? Because you was in and out of this motherfucking party. Where were you going? So let's find out where she said she went. Let's look at her statement.
Here is 3 reasons why you should get your benefit card. Reason number 1, I can use it.
She said that she left the party at about 2:15, 2:30, and we know it to be 2:30. We just saw the footage.
Do not go along with the timestamp they gave y'all, bro. Go along with the timestamp I'm giving you. This gonna be at 1, cause this is what we gonna say in the beginning, cause they released it like that. You see what I'm saying? And the whole time that motherfucker was off. Cause if you go with 2 some, you could just kiss Miss Teresa and them out this whole investigation. But if you go one of the timeline, I'm telling you, look how I put everybody at a crime scene.
With Blank. Blank stated Blank needed a GPS to go pick up her friends, and she did not have a GPS on her phone. Okay. Blank left with Blank, so Blank could use Blank's GPS. Blank picked up some friends or something. Wait a minute, what did it say? Picked up friends with Blank and brought Blank.
Then they telling y'all they wouldn't have picked up some friends. They wasn't picking up no friend, man. That lady was picking up Miss Teresa, bruh. Look, that lady was picking up Miss Teresa. Cause remind y'all, Bree had to bring the car back for Miss Teresa even to get it. Look.
Blank back to the hotel. Blank and her friends did not stay at the hotel. Blank stated that she sent 2 text messages to Kenneka. And that's when we just talked about that, when she was talking about she was 10 minutes away and then it smacks there. But look at her reason for leaving. Because her friend didn't have a GPS on her phone. I ain't never heard no shit like that. Nowadays, every phone got a goddamn GPS on it. So she want us to believe that wasn't no GPS on this girl's phone? Okay. And then not only that, the girl used her GPS to go pick up her friends or whatever, brought Bree back to the hotel, and then left.
Come on now. Y'all know that's a lie. Man, that lady went and go picked up Miss Teresa, came back at 2:31. Look how long she was gone. She just went to go pick up somebody. You left for that? All right. They thought they was smart coming up with this shit.
Whoever she left out with, which I think it was the bull dagger, but you left out with 2 motherfuckers. Was the nigga in the black hoodie with you? That's what I want to know. Because she don't mention him in this report, but we see y'all leave out together. And that couldn't, that could be nothing. But then it could be something. Why did you exclude that nigga? Because we saw you leave with him. And that's the nigga in a black hoodie. But whoever she left with, they said that they didn't even come back to the hotel. So you let a motherfucker just take you somewhere just so they can use your GPS and then drop you the fuck back off? Yeah, no. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. That sounded like bullshit to me. When I first heard it, it sounded like bullshit. I mean, y'all can let me know in the comments what y'all think about it, but I'm not going nowhere with a motherfucker just so you can use my GPS. I'm not doing that. Bitch, you better print them motherfuckers out, look them up, Google, do some shit before you leave, print them motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck what you gotta do. But I'm not gonna just be riding with you just so you can use my GPS. I mean, that's just me though. You know. But again, look at the times. Let's look at the times. She spent about 52 minutes up in this motherfucking room. She kept coming and going. You know, she up in the room between 2 and 2:26. Remember, Irene kept saying, Monifa and them took Kenneka out the room about 2 something. About 2 something. She kept saying it. Because I was like, damn, how is you telling us this and this motherfucker saying that they saw Kenneka after 3 o'clock? That confused the hell out of me. But I'm going to fuck y'all up with this. What if we throw this into the equation? Now, we know she left at 2:26. So remember that. Bree left at 2:26. What if we throw this in the equation? Look at the time. Remember this? Remember, this was the first footage that we got, and it was saying it had 2:24 on the time, but then they came back and like, oh no, it was 3:30 and all.
Now y'all see why they changed the time on it, cause look what the footage gonna show. Bree leaving and Kenneka getting off on the elevator. And think about what the story Friends K told us. You see what I'm saying? They did one motherfucker thing, screw the time up. The video gonna show you everything, what you wanna see. You see what I'm saying? Just change the timing on it, cause what the people gonna be, they gonna see the same shit. They just gonna have the time wrong. So when you go back and try to do investigation, none of the story is gonna make sense. Cause your timing off. It's not gonna make sense cause you got them red-handed. But since the timing off, it's like a magnet. You can't force two magnets together. It's always gonna keep everything separated. But if you got the goddamn timing right, you can understand. You got Bree leaving at 1 something, going to the west side, claiming they finna go pick up a friend. I'ma say they picking up Miss Teresa. She finna go pick up Miss Teresa cause her and Bree, Kenneka, and Monifa and them gonna be all on that elevator. Right? That's why Kenneka gets off on the elevator like she was smiling. Boom. Kenneka gets off on the elevator, bruh. While Bree is leaving. And then you got Monifa telling the sister, yeah, we can't find her. Has she ever done this before? No, my sister never done this before. See what I'm talking about? And then when Bree gets back, cause look, they got Bree coming back in the hotel and Kenneka still walking in the hall. Have y'all noticed that? Have y'all noticed that, bruh?
All this shit. Look at the time. So my thing is this. Okay, so if we see Bree leaving at 2:26, I mean, it's safe to assume that, I mean, she got off the elevator. Was these motherfuckers on the elevator together? Did they get off on one floor and Kenneka went to this floor?
That's what the video just exposed. You gonna be on the elevator with that girl and you know what I'm saying, then you got the text message to prove, you know what I'm saying, foul play going on, bro. You just proved it all of that. Watch this.
Because I told y'all I thought that she was meeting somebody down there. So is that what happened? What y'all think? Look at the time. I mean, to me, it's not far-fetched. If this time is accurate, it's not far-fetched that they was on the elevator together. Because we just saw Bree leaving out with them two motherfuckers. at 226.
Stop paying for groceries. There's a new $1,400 subsidy available for Americans who make less than $50,000.
And again, look at the time. This was the footage that they gave us at first. And then it was like, oh no.
Go back to TY live video. TY live video was at 12:24 and it just only 4 minutes long, right? So if they was already talking about putting her in the freezer at 12 something, and you heard Monique was telling them put her ass in the freezer and call Bree Bree. Look where she going. Straight to the motherfucking freezer, bruh. And you got Bree Bree just left. You got Bree Bree just left. So Bree Bree finna go do what? Pick up Miss Teresa while they busting the move at the hotel.
No, it's an hour off. It's an hour off. But what if it's not? What if it's not? You know, Bree Bree suspect is hell to me. And again, look at the time. Bree Bree was inside this party from about 1:25 to 1:54, 29 minutes. Then she's back inside the party between 2 and 2:26. So let's see what time this little girl comes back. Watch this. Look at the time. 3:31. There she go. There she go. And remember I asked in the last video, where the fuck is her coat?
When they screwed up and fucked the time up right, why they got Bree Bree coming back in and Kenneka would still be walking towards the kitchen? She would still be walking towards the freezer, bro. You see this shit? So look. So Bree Bree would come back right at 2:31. 2:31, right? Now y'all know why. When they said in number 15, they knew and had reason to know she was missing round about this time. Teresa Martin was assured by Crown Plaza defendant they gonna check those cameras. So they let you know Miss Teresa had to been in the parking lot calling these folks, bruh. Cause they got this lady on the phone with these folks at Tucson. And they match up with this shit. Cause look, now you're gonna need text messages. Right? Let's go to and keep this in mind, they gonna have video in Tucson. Snapchat, all that shit, right? So check this out.
But she didn't leave with one, I don't think. You know, but she's suspect as hell to me, man. You know what I mean? And she got back at 3:30. In her statement, she said she got back about 3:10. But I ain't gonna hold that against her. I told you I give a nigga 20, 30 minutes. You know, but I get her to 20, 30 minutes. But yeah, she's still suspect as hell to me. You know, and these times don't make sense to me. I want to know why she was in and out of this motherfucking hotel. You know, and then
cause she in cahoot me with Teresa. Miss Teresa keeping up with Bree Bree. Cause Bree Bree got the key. Bree Bree finna come pick up Miss Teresa and all these old shit while Leonora keep, you know what I'm saying, contact with Monifa. Right? Then they got the girl phone playing like is this her texting on her phone. Know what I'm talking about? To make it seem like she's still okay and it ain't nothing going on. Right?
And that's what made me think about the video that I just did with those four niggas. Remember these niggas right here? Smacks, Hollywood, Cocky, and Wayne, and Uncle John. You know, remember I told y'all there was a discrepancy in their time. And then you got that nigga Smacks talking about he wasn't there. You got his boy Wayne talking about they got there at 1. Bree told us she left at 2:15, 2:30, but we know that to be 2:30. But then you got Cocky who said, nah, we ain't get there to 2:45. Now Wayne and Cocky was the
So look, if you knock an hour off, look, they're gonna put what? Cocky at 1:45. Come on, bro. Look at the time. Then you go to this shit.
What's up, y'all? We back and we still watching Bree ass move, and this is part 2. And I know we learned a lot of shit in part 1, but let's get into this shit right here, cause this little girl right here, this little girl been playing us. Y'all better see her for who she is. She been playing us, you know, and she thinks she's slick, but we on Bree ass over here on this channel. I ain't giving this bitch no pass. Her ass under investigation over here. But one of the things that I saw, you know, on part 1 that I didn't realize was important was the fact that Bree didn't have no coat on. So real quick, I want to touch on that. When we see Bree come in, they want us to believe it's 1:13. She got her coat on. When we see her leave at 1:54, she got her coat on. She running to the car. But then when they leaving at 2:26, Bree ain't got on no motherfucking coat. And this is around the time where she's supposed to be leaving to go. Somebody ain't got no GPS and all that bullshit. That's this time right here. And she ain't got no motherfucking coat on. You anticipated on being gone longer than about 10, 15, 20 minutes. Hell, we just watched you run to the car. 5 motherfucking minutes with your coat on. Now you leaving and gonna be gone a minute. You want us to believe that you went without your coat? Listen. Man, listen. Bree playing us. Bree, let me tell y'all, and I saw it in the comments. Bree ain't got her motherfucking coat because she wasn't going nowhere. She wasn't going no motherfucking where. And y'all, I know, you know, everybody been screaming the timing fucked up. You know what I mean? But what if the original footage, what they gave us, is the correct time? I mean, let's look at this shit again. When Kenneka's getting off this elevator, y'all see that time up there? It's 2:24. It's 2:24. So my thing is this: what if, because we know Monifa told her mom and them that they left her in the hallway and ain't seen her since 2:30. That'll be about right. That'll be about right.
Look, just like 54 Keys, you see how when 54 Keys doing her investigation, that's the wrench they threw in there on the time, cause she don't know which time it is. She like, damn, what if the time is off? What if the time they gave us in the business is accurate? Cause they're gonna make you hard to figure out what was going on really at 1 something. Cause they telling this shit at 1 something, bruh. See what I'm saying? That's even making, look, that's even exposing these folks at more. Cause the footage still gonna show you what happened that night. It's still gonna show you this shit. Look.
Right? Look at the witness statements. Okay? What if, because we thought somebody was in that elevator with her. What if it was? What if Bree and them left out and all them motherfuckers was on the elevator, including Bree?
If you have an
Look, cause when you start thinking about it, that's what the video showed. For you to think like that. So just say if she was thinking like that, bro, just say if at that time if 54 Keys was like, fuck it, I'ma just say they was all on that motherfucker together. By you thinking that way, why not? Cause look what the fucking video just showed and look at the paperwork showing. And you got them. You just bust these bitches wide open. But that's just common sense coming into play. They're like, damn, they look like well, I'm looking at the video. All these motherfuckers in cahoots. That's why Mr. Reese don't want to study none of this shit. Cause she knew we was on the wrong track the whole fucking time. And you know she the one got all this lawsuit and the police investigating. They gonna tell Miss Teresa something. And this lady came and it's like, she don't know nothing. She just a more applaud than we is. What you say, Mr. Thomas? Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all, Jack.
An hour this week. You can learn 100 songs on the piano by learning just 4 chords.
I want to hear that shit.
And when Bree and them went that way, Kenneka went that way. And then let's take that shit one step further. If Monifa and them was on the elevator, Monifa and them went straight back to the room, and that would make sense. That's what motherfuckers said in the witness statements. They came.
See that? They went back in the room. That's why Monifa was saying. I mean, that's why Irene said, yeah. When that girl came up when that girl came up missing, you came back and party. You came back and party.
Right back in. And then why the fuck are we spotting Bree shit in the kitchen? I think this is where the fuck Bree went. But my thing is this right here, y'all. Remember in the beginning, the girl with the fingernail. Remember she was pointing out a motherfucker being in this kitchen, and she like, oh, it's a ponytail. Bree was here.
So look, that's the reason why Amanda Morgan them came with that video. It was the distraction, cause they knew Bree was gonna be at that hotel, right? So by them gonna boom, put some Photoshop videos together and make Bree in the kitchen. Guess why they did that? To take it off Miss Teresa. If she went to go pick up Miss Teresa and came back, that's why they had to come up with that little video. Then she got caught. You know what I'm saying? In the video talking about, yeah, he said he edited this part and all this. That's why they got exposed on this shit. You see what I'm saying? That's why they came out with that video. Look how he threw everybody in the loop. Now look how everybody gonna be wrong when they say, ooh, that's Bree in the kitchen and got tricked. You see what I'm saying? Man, that lady dropped that video off and got on down. Never heard from that bitch again. Food a lot of motherfuckers. You still got people. Look how many thousands of people still believe that video. I believe they put that video out because if you got Bree picking up Miss Teresa, and these people know this, and they know Miss Teresa is back and Bree back, right? And Miss Teresa calling these folks, why not throw that wrench in there? Look, just gonna put out a video, you know, somehow that's Bree in the kitchen.
Here too. So we got her in the other kitchen and we got her in this kitchen right here. Cause ain't no doubt in my mind she was in there. I'm just saying that's where I'm at with it right now. But with us placing Bree in all these places, you know, that's suspect as hell. We saw you go out the lobby. So how the fuck did you get back in the building? Because you ain't had no coat on. So that tells me you ain't went no motherfucking where. You in the building. That's why you ain't got your coat. But where in the building? We just found you. Little girl, you was down here in this motherfucking kitchen.
And that's what we gonna believe. Bree in the kitchen the whole time. That's wrong. If you got that part wrong, that's how the police gonna replay you. Oh man, they thinking Bree and them in the kitchen. But it's going viral, police chief. Shit, it ain't the truth. We know that shit Photoshop. We know that shit ain't happening. We got the original footage. You see what I'm saying? That's helping us out. That's helping out with their lives. If you believe that shit. Then I'm listening to it closely because this girl talking about, yeah, I was on the job and I seen it on the news. So I had to pull out my phone and record it. And then switch the story up talking about, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was a girl. I had to share it off her page. You see what I'm saying?
You was down here in the kitchen. And look at the time up there. 2:32. I think, you know what? This original footage that they gave us, y'all, I think is the right time. I know I've been screaming at the time and it's fucked up, but I think this right here, and I see there's other family members here that believe the same shit. That this time is accurate.
See that?
You understand what I mean? But we have, with us going back to the beginning, we have to use what they gave us in the beginning.
I know one thing, it ain't no statute limitation when it come to murder, right? Keep that in mind. There's no statute limitation when it come to murder, right? That means if you could prove a murder, even though if it went through a settlement or and nobody done got convicted, and if it's proved, man, there's no statute of limitations to murder, bruh, murder charges can be filed. Remember that. If you can prove it's a murder, boy, you can bring justice for Kenneka, bruh.
I think this case got so messy because we started dissecting everything. I mean, this shit got real messy. And we lost focus. But we gotta come back, man. We gotta narrow this shit down. You know what I mean? But I think that, and I'm gonna show y'all in another video because I'm still trying to get that shit together. But I think this footage right here that we see, I think that was the first scene and not the last. That's why we don't see her walking in that motherfucking freezer.
Y'all heard what 54 Keys said? She said she believed this the first scene. Then she was seen in the lower level kitchen. Bruh, they came here first to show her walking toward the freezer. Then they took the girl down on the lower level and murdered her downstairs like Zach TV said. But the way they pushed it on us, you thinking she walked back there, locked herself in, and that's dead on there. No. Man, get her to go back there. And get her to come out. You see what I'm saying? That's why they showing you she getting up on the lower level first. Instead of showing you this first. Like what the video gonna show about them lying and all this old shit. Come on. Come on, man. What 54 Key just said?
I think that was the first scene and not the last. That's why we don't see her walking in that motherfucking freezer. I'm gonna show y'all where I'm going with this, man. Listen, this, like I said, this wasn't no complex plan. Yeah, they trying to play us. I mean, because keep this in mind. Bree wanted us to believe that she was gone between 2:26 and 3:31. That sounds.
And look, by this time alone, they just expose her. You leaving right when they pulling the move, and you come back right when they reporting her missing. You left 1:30 to get out of there when they bust a move, and you came back with Miss Teresa because y'all knew she was missing. So that's when Teresa was calling the hotel in Tucson. Look, we ain't even talk about Miss Teresa lawsuit and how much she got, cause nobody don't know how much money she got. You see what I'm saying? Can't say what she's selling for, but right now the lawsuit ain't even important. You see what I'm saying? It ain't even important right now. Cause what made the lawsuit more important if you get an understanding, a full understanding about the whole case. You see what I'm saying? You got to have a full understanding about the whole case. Then you gonna know how to work through this shit. Boom, look, I know what the law when it comes to statute of limitation and all this old shit. Boom. So once you know the law on this shit, it's easy for us to get justice. Man, bro, if you ask me, if you look, think about this, bro, when it comes to the lawsuit. Miss Teresa ain't finna get that much. Cause you wanna know why? If everybody knows there was a setup in the system, right? They ain't finna bless this bitch with no 50 million. I guarantee you that. They just gonna give her just enough. And she don't want that amount disclosed. Cause he gonna show you, man, bro, it would be real fucked up if we see those numbers. And it ain't in the millions, Jack. How much you wanna bet? I don't even think it's gonna be $1 million. Come on, bro, it ain't finna be that. What did she settle for? 100,000. How much you gonna get out of 100,000 after lawyer fees, court fees? Then you got to split that up. Man, that lady probably, by the time when she get through paying all those fees, she probably had like about 50 racks. You know what I'm talking about? Little probably about 50 racks, probably about 50 racks to 100,000. And you gonna have to split that up. So if she get 100,000, look what she gonna end up with. 50. When she get through paying taxes and all this, she finna get hit with taxes. Then the lawyer finna get his cut. Then you got to pay the courts. Then you gonna have to split the money. Bruh, how much you think she gonna get then? Know what I'm saying? She don't want that information disclosed, cause look, they gonna show you that she ain't even give a fuck about Kenneka. She was just in it for the fucking money. Cause you accept what these folk gave you. Bruh, these people was going through this shit for 6 years. 6 years. She won't nobody know nothing about the case. Keep this in mind. Everybody love to watch court TV and court cases all on YouTube. Cause that's what it do for the public. Show you the facts. The real facts. It kills all theories. She ain't want nobody to follow her when they go to the courts. Cause next thing you know, you're gonna find out the truth.
Sound like an alibi to me, man. That's that sound like a motherfucking alibi. You know what I mean? Because at this time, something's going on with Kenneka. I really believe that. You know what I mean? And then I just showed y'all how she left without her motherfucking coat, and then we got her down here in this kitchen right here. You understand what I'm saying? We done found this bitch in this kitchen right here. Yeah. Everywhere they wanted us to believe Kenneka was.
They got Bree leaving while Kenneka getting off on the elevator. But for some strange reason, when Bree come back, Kenneka gonna be on the lower level. Make that shit make sense. Look. Every world, just say you got Kenneka. Bree, look, boy, this shit here is so goddamn. You know what I'm talking about? I believe Teresa and them fell out with King Rob about the money, bro. Think about it. Why would they beef? Look, think about it. Why would King Rob beef with her and tell on her and himself? He telling everybody, yeah, I know what happened to her. Yeah, Miss Teresa know what happened to her. Yeah, Nora know what happened to her. That sound like a nigga mad about his shit, bruh. Man, King Rob snitch. Look, he got that man said he don't give a fuck about going to jail. Man, that nigga don't like, I don't give a fuck about going to jail. So if you ain't got shit to lose, man, rat on her ass. Man, I'm finna get all up bust. And I'm finna tell everybody in the world the police was in on it. I believe that's why he exposed them. Cause if you look out throughout the whole investigation, Miss Teresa got the bigger problem than everybody. She falling out with everybody, bruh. She falling out with Andrew Holmes about money. She fell out with the Crown Plaza cause they trying to make money. Cause they losing money. But she the main motherfucker in court chasing the money. Hey y'all, appreciate that little round of brew tip money. You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate the cash out gang, you know what I'm talking about? Man, y'all like, share, and subscribe, you know what I'm talking about? And share the video. We just talking just for a little minute, just going over a little detail, nothing major, cause you know Trey ain't got some shit coming up. You know what I'm talking about? Man. Anybody else wanna bless your boy on the cash app? Hit it. You know what I'm talking about? And treat your boy around the brew, goddamn it. Cause it look like goddamn it, I'm be goddamn it shooting out for the rest of the day. Cause look, I'm finna let 54 explain this shit.
Bree is there too. You understand what I mean? And it remember when we were talking about that message from Monifa to Irene, and I'm like, how did Monifa get it? What if Bree sent it to Monifa?
You see how
at this point right now, Bree at the top of my motherfucking list, y'all. You know,
see that? Think about them text messages. I can go right now. Look, go to the text messages. Let's go to Bree phone. I think they got Bree phone in here. Now let's go to Monifa's statement right quick of the phone. Now first let's go to Kenneka phone. Look at Kenneka text messages. Okay, here go all the text messages. Boom, boom, boom. Watch this. This gonna be at 2:39. Y'all still at y'all house? What if this Look at the time. You see time, right? Y'all still at the house? Now we back JJ Family Dollar. Look at the timing off on her. This text ain't responding to this text. You feel me? Look at this text. Y'all still going to the movies? So you know the time off when it come to this shit. Cause this ahead of time. This in UC time. So they was using UC time to show you what they were texting about earlier before they got there and made it look like they'll be texting around about this time. So look, let me be a thought in peace. Stop trying to kill me, bro. Who will be texting this on Kenneka phone? Monifa. Monifa got Kenneka phone and her phone. Then texting, I'm ready to go at 1:20. 30 minutes later of the following, Shamaya claiming she sent this text talking about me too, and I said his dick little. Now you got Miss Teresa made a post saying when they talking about the dick little, Kenneka was already missing. So if Miss Teresa, if you knew she was already missing at 1:30 instead of 2-some, because at 2-some you calling the goddamn hotel about video footage. So you see what Shamaya will be doing, but then again, this will be it. This either be Shamaya or Monifa. One of the two. And that's why they didn't show you nothing after 2. That's why you ain't got nothing else in Kenneka phone at 2-some. See what I'm saying, gang? Bruh. Then you got this.
You know what I mean? But like I said, this wasn't no complex plan. This was some nigga shit gone wrong. And like I said, we need to start with the niggas. And I know niggas. But we gotta watch how these niggas move. So that's what we about to do right now. So around the time that Bree Bree is getting ready to leave, let's see what the fuck was going on.
So this would be at 1:20. Look at the time. This would be at 1:22. Right? 1:22. We know what text that's going out at 1:22 when it come to Monifa phone. Cause this one you got to go back to the suspect's phone, right? See what the fuck they typing. So everybody know that Monifa is gonna be in cahoots with Puckett. Right? So Puck and them coming in. So, boom. She already bust a move with the sister, right? And all this old shit. Now you don't see shit. So Puckett come there. And that's why they got this girl in the reports. That's why they kept saying, yeah, this was Leonora right here. This ain't Leonora. This another girl. You know what I'm talking about? They just said they were Leonora because they knew she was there. You see what I'm talking about? And she could similar, and she got the similar body style like Leonora. So yeah, boom. So they coming in.
Yeah, and there go the girl in the bandana. But most importantly, look who the fuck walks in at 2:22. Yeah. Ain't that the girl that Bree left with at 222? Cause at 226 they coming the fuck back. She didn't even make it up to the room, did she? And all three of these motherfuckers then left, including dude in the black hoodie. Could it be this guy right here? Remember, you know, we was trying to figure out who the fuck was behind Irene? It might be that nigga. You understand what I mean? And again, where were they going? Where the fuck were they going? You know, and I had a subscriber send me an email saying that they think the guy in the black hoodie is Quan. So who is the bulldagger? I mean, I still want to know that because she was only there for a hot second. I mean, almost as if she came there just to get them. Like, they met her downstairs. Because she never made it up to the room, not in no 4 motherfucking minutes. They met her downstairs. Bree and the dude with the black hoodie. And like I said, I think all of them was on the elevator together. Even including Monifa and Shamaya. And I think all these girls left out together. I really do. I think they left out together. So let's see what else is going on around the time she leaves. Oh yeah, remember dude? He was suspect as hell, wasn't he?
Look.
I mean, like the lookout.
That's what I was saying. Cause the way he was posted, like, man, you on the lookout. When I was young and shit, you know what I'm talking about, coming up, you know what I'm saying, doing little shit in the neighborhood. It gonna be a couple of y'all. Hey man, we finna go in this house, man. Be on the lookout. So a nigga finna be standing on the block, up on the street, like looking for the police and shit. While we in the house doing our thing, right? That's what exactly that looked like to me right here.
There goes security.
And he on the move.
And he going downstairs.
And that's when he finna skyrocket to the elevator.
Kenneka down there.
And Kenneka down there. Hi, y'all. See what I'm talking about? Look at this shit, gang.
What they wanted us to believe. And like I said, the timing may be right. You know what I mean? I don't want to dismiss that now, you know what I mean? Because I think this lobby footage, and I got an email from Just in Time, you know, one of our family members. And I mean, we both agree that this lobby footage is correct.
So look how they would look. You heard what 54 Keys said? She got an email from the family member. So they intentionally keeping 54 off the track. That's why she going along with this shit, bro. Bro.
In you know, one of our family members. And I mean, we both agree that this lobby footage is correct.
See that? See that? That's just to show you they were working behind the scenes, bruh. Now y'all believe me when I was telling you, I'm like, man, people reaching out to me. I wouldn't even be surprised if Mr. Reese made a fake account and reached out to me. You see what I'm saying? So they let you know, look how what 54 Keys explained. Y'all see how 54 was putting everything on blast and didn't even know this shit was powerful what she was doing. She was busting this motherfucker open. Till the family got involved, like, look here, you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna give you a little info. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, he looks suspect as hell. I mean, it's like, damn, what you waiting on? you know? But I just want to highlight what the fuck was going on around the time Bree left. You know?
So by they did 54 keys like that, that put her way deeper in conspiracy mode. Cause if you got this shit coming from the family, then what you gonna stick with? Cause then you gonna be like, okay, let me get, I still feel funny about this shit, but let me get on the Crown Plaza ass, you know what I'm talking about? Cause I know they full of shit. So now they forcing her to look in all the wrong directions and try to make it make sense.
Cause some shit went right. Now I think she might have went out this motherfucking lobby, but she ain't went nowhere. So how did you get back into the hotel? Cause if I mean, as far as I'm concerned, man, she was in that kitchen. I mean, that's just where I'm at with it. But how did you get back in there? You didn't come back through the lobby. We ain't got you coming through the back entrance. No, none of that. You know? How the fuck did you get back in? The dock? You know? And if we go there with it, then that means that somebody knew that the cameras wasn't working back that motherfucker.
Payal.
Who knew that? Bree? Did we ever, you know, figure out whether Bree worked at this motherfucker before or not? You know? And then somebody said that she had ducked off with a security guard. I ain't even see that shit. Like, so if you got it, man, send it to me. 54 keys, 50.
What if she did? Cause Friends K just ran down there and jumped on the elevators. Right? That don't mean that he went up. He could have jumped on that elevator and then went no motherfucker word. Got off that motherfucker and went right there with her.
keys@gmail.com. Because I would want to see that. Okay, so suspicious looking dude, you know what I mean? He done walked off. I guess whoever the fuck he was waiting for didn't show up. You know, he out. And at this time it's what? About almost 2:40?
He come back up off the elevator with his sleeves rolled up. Check these out, right? Why Friends Cave would get off on the elevators, right? On the lower level. Now, when he come out the office, he go down the lower level and gets on the elevators, right? But when he come back, why you just don't get off on the lower levels and come up the way you come? Why would you get off on the main floor?
Some shit like that? Okay, white dude come in, he don't know shit. He minding his own motherfucking business. Yeah, I just want to highlight what was going on around the time Bree left. Remember, these niggas come in at like 3:05. And it was like, who the fuck is them? And then the one nigga back there in that
to remind y'all, it's 2:05. It ain't finna be no more texting going on Monifa phone, Kenneka phone. Ain't no texts going on right now. Kenneka in the kitchen. So if you believe Kenneka in the kitchen, watch what everybody finna do.
black and white hoodie. That nigga looked like security for a minute, don't he? Like shit. At first glance, nigga look like he got on a security uniform.
Don't it? Cause that's how Friends K would look if he put his jacket on.
Did we confuse him with security? I don't know. But we need to figure this shit out. There go the girl with the headband on there in the lobby waiting, chilling and shit. So them niggas come from around that corner and then, you know, they out. So I wonder who that was. 3 o'clock, didn't Cocky say they got there at 3? I wonder if that's Wayne and them. Oh, and then look at this suspect ass nigga. And what time?
And this is dead giveaway right here because since they were busting the move and foul play and all of this, that's why you will have a Kenneka look-alike. In case something go wrong, you can go back to this footage and say, look, she left with a nigga. You see what I'm saying? Cause nobody don't know who this lady is. Nobody don't even know who in the fuck that lady is. Dressed up like Kenneka, same body like Kenneka. I'm talking about identical, bruh. It's something with that.
What time is it? It's 3:06. He come down for a minute. You know what I mean? Dip out. Then there go that Bellsman, I don't know what the fuck that was, but he leaves out behind him. Then there go security.
And boom! Ain't no telling what security finna go. Cause when I was looking at this shit, bro, I'm saying, oh, now I see what the fuck going on now. Look, I see what the fuck going on now. With French Cave, Bree, Monifa, everybody that's there. Cause everybody that's there, bro, on the same page. I know why he putting on the jacket now. Cause keep this in mind what I said, right? When I'm like, damn, that's when Kenneka had to be snatched by French Cave and the rest of them niggas. Boy, my eyes is totally open now. That's why I'm putting some things together so I can know I'm talking about. Cause once I put all this shit together, it gonna paint that picture, bro.
But at this point, I ain't gonna even lie to y'all.
So if Miss Teresa, cause they saying Miss Teresa contacted a security guard round about this time. Ain't that what the court paper said?
I'm just wanting to watch the niggas. Let's just watch the niggas, you know, because like I said, this was just some nigga shit gone wrong, and it started with the niggas. So in my mind, in order to put this shit together, we got to think like some niggas. You know, it's not hard to do, and they wasn't that bright. They ain't fooled a whole bunch of motherfuckers, just. You know, they kids. We just gotta watch them move. So look at the dude in the 10. You know what I mean? Remember he was just sitting in the lobby and shit. But then remember this? Bawballs. Remember, I found Bawballs in the kitchen where Bree was. This bitch comes in at 3:16. Like I said, we ain't see her in no live, no back entrance footage, no none of that shit. That bitch didn't go to the elevator, no nothing. She came in at 3:16 and got dude. Dude looked like he was kind of frustrated with her ass too. I don't know. Like y'all done fucked up. So was she in the kitchen too? There go Bawballs at 3:16. And then at 3:25, here come another nigga in a black hoodie.
Bruh, this shit so deep, bruh. When I was looking at this shit, man, this shit hit me like a ton of bricks. Cause now I know why they going back to the kitchen. Now I know why they going back to the kitchen. Cause y'all remember when I used to be like, oh yeah, everybody think man, you know, they got us thinking, yeah, man pulled her in the elevators and all this old shit, and Kenneka, you know what I'm saying, roaming the halls and all this old shit. Ooh, man, I can't wait till I put this shit together, bro. I just got to throw this shit in here. So when I do drop this shit, it ain't no explaining it. You'll be already having an understanding of what you looking at.
But the thing of it is, y'all, he don't look like the first nigga in the black hoodie. He looks thicker. So I think we're dealing with a couple niggas in black hoodies. We got to narrow this shit down, man. And then at about 325, 326, in one of my videos, I highlighted these three niggas right here. Because I thought they were suspect as hell. Them three.
Basically, if Miss Teresa will be calling the hotel round about this time, look what she trying to get Crown Plaza to do. Criminate they self when it come to the footage. Show my baby. Show me who she walking past in the kitchen and all this old shit, right? See what I'm saying? Cause it seemed like damn whatever she planned it was gonna fall on Crown Plaza. So when it was gonna fall on Plaza, it was gonna make they setup look like it wasn't no setup. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if they were gonna try to prove it was set up, they gonna have low evidence. Cause it's no doubts in my mind, Miss Teresa got rid of evidence, the hotel got rid of evidence, police got rid of evidence. And gave us a whole lot of Photoshop shit.
Three niggas right there. So they come in, 326, they came in behind the dude in the black hoodie. And then let's see who we got. There goes security.
Security finna be missing for about 30 minutes, right? On the footage. He ain't finna be nowhere to be found. Who is to say that he at some point he went out there and talked to Miss Teresa? Cause they said Miss Teresa talked to a motherfucker and they said they were gonna check the camera. And that's when friends can't come up missing when this shit going on with Miss Teresa part. Cause look what's about to happen. Bree finna come in.
That's why I couldn't understand. While I'm looking at this, that's why I couldn't understand. You know, look, here come Bree at 331. So she behind the nigga in the black hoodie. Those the three niggas that I thought was suspect. There she go. Yeah, little girl, where you been?
Do not.
You see what I'm saying? Now Bree showing back up. Now keep this in mind. How in the fuck Kenneka still roaming the hall? Cause at this point, she already walked towards the kitchen, towards the freezer. So that means Kenneka on the lower level kitchen at this point. You see what I'm saying?
Start a business in 2023. Here's why. You see these monthly payouts, I earned them without prior experience.
Cause this bullshit that you just told us in this statement, you went and somebody didn't have a GPS, all that was bullshit. All of it. This to me sounds like a fucking alibi. She needed to place herself away from the hotel between those hours. And I'm gonna take y'all one step further. When she said, when she sent Kenneka that text after 3 o'clock, like I'm 10 minutes away, and then she wanted to know if Smacks was there. She was setting this shit up, man. I had one.
She was setting this shit up through Miss Teresa Martin, cause she got to do what Miss Teresa Martin tell her to do. See what I'm saying? So she'll be taking orders from Miss Teresa, while Monifa will be taking orders through through Monifa. Right? If you don't know Smacks by now, goddamn it, I ain't even finna stop and tell you who the fuck he is. Everybody know who the fuck he is, but you. Come on, bruh. That's the problem. Where you at? So look.
One of our family members said, what if she already knew what was going on with Kenneka and that's why she sent that text? Because at first glance, you looking at that text, you thinking like, oh shit, she ain't there. She wanted to know if Smacks was there. She was setting this shit up, man. I had one of our family members say,
here go another family member throwing a wrench in there, right? Cause look, again.
What if she already knew what was going on with Kenneka and that's why she sent that text? Because at first glance, you looking at that text, you thinking like, oh shit, she ain't there. I mean, because that's what I originally thought. Like, oh shit, she ain't there. That's what she wanted us to think. She wasn't there. And not only, I feel like, was she trying to cover her ass when she asked is Smacks there? I think she was trying to cover for Smacks too. Because I think she was with him. And that was her way of in my mind, that was her way of basically saying she wasn't with him. You understand what I mean? It was like she was trying to distance herself from Smacks. That's where I'm at with it. You know, so to sum this shit up, we just watched some niggas move around her, but I only showed the footage up to 331. We gonna get into what.
So it's not hard to tell what Bree job was. Look, boom. When y'all get there, right, you go get the energy board drink. So, cause you know, Kenneka ain't gonna drink nothing without no red energy board drink. So once you get that, you know what I'm saying, cause Monifa gonna be pulled to drink. So once she, you know what I'm saying, get the drink and that, come out here and pick me up. You know what I'm saying? Cause Leonora already keeping in contact with Monifa. Come out here and pick me up. That's why she don't want to tell nobody where the fuck she was at. We just gonna say, cause keep this in mind, at some point in time, they gonna pick up Miss Teresa. But they want you to think that they left the hotel when Miss Teresa talking about, I told them to bring me my car and the key. We just gonna say that, boom, come pick me up, cause once you pick me up, once you go back upstairs, cause that's when everybody in the room finna report Kenneka missing. At 2 something, when Bree come back, right? So that's why Miss Teresa gonna make the call and boom, boom, boom. So now you putting it off on Crown Plaza like, boom. Yeah, they gonna be on video with Kenneka. And Crown Plaza like, hell no, we finna delete this shit. You see what I'm saying? And fuck Miss Teresa up on that, cause that's what Miss Teresa gonna want everybody to focus on. The hotel part in with the setup. Cause who we gonna believe if we see video of Kenneka and the staff? We gonna rule the family out. Cause if they come to us and say, boom, they was in on the 2, guess what? We ain't even gonna believe none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So Bree done her part and Monifa done her part. That's why Irene said I did my part to make sure she was on the bed sleep. That's where probably French K come into play at, bruh. He was busting the move with them. And then they start peeping game like, man, look, man, these folk finna set our ass up. That's probably why they picked the motherfucker. I don't know, but I do know one thing. Boy, it's over with for them. It's over with. So with Bree's statements alone, what we just witnessed, you can't dispute that. Bree, you know what time it is. Monifa, you know what time it is. Mr. Reason, you know what time it is. Lyra Laura, you know what time it is. Man, I'm ready for this shit, bro. Man, y'all wrong and you foul. I can't wait till you motherfucker respond. And I'm gonna show you how much power God got for real. So yeah, now is the spiritual war shit going on. So bring that shit. Cause I'm gonna win this shit every motherfucking time, Jack. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all thought y'all had, I believe this right here. Y'all planned it a so-called perfect murder. But at some point in time when y'all were busting the moves while committing this murder, right? You started doing some fucked up ass shit. Okay, put it like this here. It seemed like, ooh, let's go rob a bank. It's 4 of us. So we doing all this planning and mapping out. We finna go rob a bank. Boom, we go rob the bank. And we already got it set like, boom, once we rob the bank, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna come to the warehouse and we're gonna split the money up and we're gonna go our separate way. So when we rob the bank, boom, get the money, and next thing you know, we at the warehouse. You know what I'm talking about? Now I'm pulling the gun on you. Bow. You see what I'm saying? And then, and next thing you know, he peeping it. Like, man, like he finna try to kill me. So let me do something. Let me do something and move like this so he won't be able to. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, bro. Man, you gotta think like they was thinking. Look at their mindset. You gotta think just the way they thinking. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you got police out here and turns these niggas to informants, right? Look at the playbook they gonna give them to go by. We want you to do it like this and want you to do it like that. You see what I'm saying? It ain't no telling what kind of job that the informer gonna have to do. For a prime example, you trying to get a murder suspect. And you sending him in there. This person might got to go on a murder spree with this murder suspect just to get information. Come on, bro. Look how many informants that done died. Snitching and shit. And the police made them world wise and shit. Look how many motherfuckers died doing that, bro. Look how many niggas that done got caught snitching, went to jail, and got damn near killed in that motherfucker. Cause the police got this man doing all types of shit. Playing the criminal game. See, the police know how to do shit. For them to be criminals, they got to be in cahoots with criminals. So they gonna be out here committing the same crime these criminals doing, but they excuse here, this an operation takedown. Man, they dressing up like drug dealers and they selling dope just to catch a drug dealer, bro. They just give them a reason and excuse to do what the criminals doing, bro. They see all the money in this shit. And you making down there $40,000-$50,000 a year, and this nigga got it all in his pocket. Man, you finna be corrupt in a motherfucker. Payout. Payout, Jack. And I'm trying to see why the fuck this lady ain't respond yet. Why this lady ain't responding to me yet, bruh? You responded to everything else. Talk to me. Come on, man. Don't get quiet now. Say something. Say something. I wouldn't even be surprised Miss Teresa got something to do with Zach murder. Cause if everybody think that was Miss Teresa telling Zach to be careful, watch out for your kids and all it is, how the fuck you didn't know it? How the fuck you know this man's life in danger if you didn't call it for him? Cause at this point, you will have the motive to get rid of him. You see what I'm saying? No wonder why this nigga was like, man, look, I'm just finna just drop the case. You see what I'm saying? If you really thinking like these folk thinking, bruh, how would this lady know? Be careful, Zach. Watch your friends. What if the whole time Miss Teresa got something to do with Zach murder, bruh? If everybody thinking that he died over the Kenneka Jenkins case and coming to find out the mama set this shit up, who called the hit? No wonder why the police let these suckers go. Kaboom! Now you gonna fuck everything up. You saw Zach murder, then they gonna come back to your ass? Bruh, look how deep this shit really can go. And you there, everybody goddamn it know, like damn, that Miss Teresa on that motherfucker. Only reason why we like, damn, I don't think that Miss Teresa, cause we looking at it cause simple fact that she the mother, bruh. And Zach saying that, yo, that sound like the mother. And if it is the mother, bruh, look what she told him. Be careful, Zach. Watch your surroundings. Stay prayed up. And use God's name. And this lady love to use God's name when it come to this shit. If you did an interview with Dr. Oz, you could have did an interview with Zach. And they were the first motherfucker you would have went to. It was Zach. Everybody know him. Everybody know him in Chicago. Except for you. Bro. Except for you. So that means like, damn. You don't want nobody to even know you know Zach. Cause Zach said, yeah, I talked to the family and everything. He like, man, look, I don't think the mother had nothing to do with this shit, you know what I'm talking about? So you talk to him. It ain't no telling what you done told him to get him. Cause keep this in mind. If that was you talking to Zach, look at all that shit you was saying you synced on the footage. Then your voice sounding scratchy as like, damn, you about to get busted. Now you want Zach to look at the friends and organ harvest and shit. So all that shit you were telling him, you were throwing that man off track because you set that shit up. Since everybody know that Crown Plaza's in the organ harvesting, you brought that shit up. Oh shit. They already done went to court, motherfuckers done went to jail for this shit. So basically, you brought up these people past just to get the attention off you. All the motherfuckers you name, them the motherfuckers you was in cahoots with. You want Zach to find out information, the dirt on them, so he can expose it and help you at the same fucking time. And you realize that damn, either way it go, it's gonna come back on me. Look when Zach TV died. And look when Miss Teresa filed the settlement, bruh. Look when Miss Teresa filed the settlement, and look when Zach TV died. Man, you can't let Zach, goddammit, keep walking around that motherfucker and he know everybody, and he walking around this motherfucker asking questions, and you know your name finna pop up. You know some more shit finna pop up. You know, check this out. You know that man, y'all gonna know the same motherfucking people. And you know a motherfucker finna rat you out, cause look at the type of shit that you doing behind the scene. Cause a motherfucker already on YouTube and Facebook and exposing you. And Zach hearing and seeing this shit and make it so bad, this his niggas. He know these niggas, bruh. So you know this man finding out shit. You see what I'm talking about? And watch this. Zach stopped talking about the case. Look when Zach died. And look at the last content he had about Kenneka Jenkins, bro. There's no doubt in my mind that man found out my Miss Teresa had something to do with it, and it was over with. Cause guess where the killer stay at? On the south side. That's where Zach from the south side. That's where Miss Teresa and them from the south side. Come on, bro. They know the same motherfucking people. And look how the police handle his investigation, bro. Why you think if Miss Teresa was in cahoots with the police on the Kenneka Jenkins case, look how the police will harass his ass. No one time out. Look, and that lady said, I can't go to the police. I see why you can't go to the police, cause y'all all in cahoots, and you trying to expose these motherfuckers, and without you getting exposed. You trying to remain the victim and shit. You trying to play victim around all this shit, bruh. Now I'm finna start looking at Zach TV murder and shit and see what's up with these niggas. Cause these niggas last name Davises. These niggas the last name Davises. Was that related to the same Davis King Rob was exposing in the room? Yeah, they all family members. Why not think that way, bruh? I'm from the street. I'm from the hood, bruh. And look, Man, don't you know how much drama I done seen in my lifetime and experienced some shit like this? Don't you know how many female houses I done went over and they into it with the whole household? Like, for a prime example, I'm fucking with this girl and she got other motherfuckers staying with her. That's all she do is talk about how traveling this hoe is and how broke the bitch is. And goddamn it, when she around this shit, they all friends and shit. You see what I'm talking about? I remember when we were coming up at kids and shit, if you had a problem with a nigga and you want to fight this nigga, but you know this nigga ain't gonna fight, right? He gonna be trying to dodge you because this nigga scared of you. So they gonna talk, so we gonna holler at the nigga friend because we all gonna be friends and shit, right? Man, look, just tell him come to the empty house. You know what I'm talking about? Because, you know, we smoking empty houses and shit, smoke, shoot dice, rap, you know, all that old shit. So you talk that nigga come in the empty house because we know he finna be in there, John. Then that's when we showing up, bro. That's a setup. Just for a fight. Man, we were doing that shit in school. Oh, you do get him in the bathroom. Come on, man. Come to the bathroom right quick with me. You know what I'm talking about? Let's smoke this joint. Next time you know you in the middle of a joint, goddamn it. And these niggas showing up. Oh, shit. There you go. It's finna go down. Man, when I'm in jail, man, look how many niggas I seen that get lured to the shower area. Hey, bro, check this out, bro. You know what I'm talking about, man? We finna get ready and go up in the showers and shit. You down? Yeah. Just don't know the nigga that he telling come in the shower, he got a problem with another nigga. So, boom, he finna go to the shower. You finna go back there. But he didn't tell you that he invited the op back there so y'all could bump head. Now you in the area, nobody can't see shit. Now it's popping off, Jack. Now you popping this bitch off. You know what I'm talking about? So when you think about Kenneka's situation, that's probably why she was walking down there willingly. Ain't no motherfucker finna go down in no motherfucker kitchen unless they know somebody working that motherfucker or somebody they know that's cool they going down there with. And you walking and smiling and shit. What if that girl knew her phone was there? What if that girl knew that her motherfucker Susa gonna be there, her mama gonna be there, or some shit like that? And that's why they had it in Monifa's phone and Kenneka's phone. Texting, I'm ready to go. Aaron's there, yeah, I'm text my Susa and I'm ready to go. Cause look at the loophole in that shit. You feel me? Then you got these same reports saying the same look, let me go to this shit, bro. Look at this shit. The police really fucked it up. Cause how the fuck you gonna have this text right here coming out of Monifa's phone? See that? Monifa text. Monifa phone. Go to Kenneka phone. A text message was sent from Kenneka phone saying in the phone at the same time. Come on, bruh. At the same time. All they did was took Monifa's phone. Cause check this out. How would they have text from Kenneka's phone if Miss Teresa never gave them the phone? Pow! Pow! So they let you know they got Monifa's phone and got the evidence out
caught that motherfucker. That's why Miss Reese said, no, I ain't giving y'all Kenneka phone. Cause they wanna go get Kenneka phone, bruh, and pull up all that shit they were texting on that girl phone. And guess what it's gonna come back to? Miss Reese, we don't even know the last time she talked to her daughter, bruh. She could have talked to her daughter before she died and let her know how she felt about anything, bruh. I believe she was in that motherfucking kitchen before they even took her in the kitchen. Cause you got a parking ticket. Watch this. This enough evidence just to say you was there on the 6th in cahoots with Crown Plaza discussing what you finna do Kenneka on the 6th. And fucked around and read the wrong parking ticket in the 911 call. Then on top of that, you telling everybody how you finna get rich on the 6th. So if I play that 911 call when you were reading out what the parking ticket, what date it was, then I pull up the video that you actually made on the 6th, what the fuck that sound like? Sound like you had the perfect crime in play. And you try to outdo the police at the same time, and they caught the game. Then they cut your ass off and start dealing with Leonora. Cause it seemed like Leonora would listen. You ain't. Come on, bro. We need to look at Zach TV, bro. Chicago known for back doors. And then look, check this out. Everybody was in the car with Zach, left that man there, bro. Just like they did Kenneka, bro. These niggas jumped out of the car and jumped in another one. Man, don't you know how many shootouts I done heard about? Man, we was in a shootout, man, bruh. Bruh got hit. We had to rush bruh to the hospital. I done seen niggas get shot in the hood. Bam, bam, bam. Man, nigga finna scoop your ass up off the ground, take you to the hospital, bruh. Ain't no motherfucker finna leave you there, bruh. Only motherfucker that will leave you at a scene, bro, is the motherfucker that had something to do with that shit, bro. Then they got drone footage of this shit. Man, these folk got a drone footage. Who flying a drone damn near 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning? I believe they keeping these videos for souvenirs. I wouldn't even be surprised Miss Teresa do got original copy of her last daughter movements. Why not? I feel comfortable getting the motherfucker footage if I'm on that motherfucker and you on that motherfucker too. So yeah, you get a copy. You see what I'm saying? You get a copy because if you show it, you ain't gonna do nothing but tell on your damn self. That's why the police were laughing at Miss Teresa the whole fucking time. And she wanna tell everybody this man a racist. What if this man ain't no racist? He just stop fucking with your ass. He just see what type of bitch you was. You know what I'm talking about? made it so bad, bro. This lady really thinking she getting away with this shit. Cause it look legit. Look how legit that it look. 19-year-old girl walked in the freezer drunk and the mama don't know what happened. I remember this shit. Hold on, y'all. Check this out. Everybody know AK-47, right? Now keep this in mind. He was doing the case. You know what I'm talking about, on the Kenneka Jenkins case. I thought he might have a little role in it because he was in cahoots with that T-Knight nigga. That T-Knight got something to do with that Kenneka Jenkins case. I don't care what a motherfucker say. That motherfucker T-Knight got something to do with that girl case. But King AK-47 was just doing what he do. Looking in the shit, you know what I'm talking about? And he was exposing some shit. He the one that was exposing Mr. Teresa with the lawsuit. Watch how this shit would make it sense.
King AK-47, voice of the streets. Everybody make sure they hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So I was scrolling and came across, an article that basically said Kenneka Jenkins' family, settled a lawsuit. And I got mixed reviews about this lawsuit because if y'all don't know,
listen to what he finna say about Miss Teresa, bruh. Look what he finna say about Miss Teresa. And look how the way she came at this man.
sometime last year, the year before, I have no idea, but me and Kenneka Jenkins' mom actually got into it. Now, why we got into it is because I felt that the mom and the family was only worried about the money. And at that time, it was articles being reported that the family filed a lawsuit against the hotel, a restaurant, and the security company. They came out and denied there was no lawsuit. They came out and denied that they didn't.
In the beginning, they were denying all of this shit. You see what I'm saying? Look.
Didn't want any money. They came out and denied basically all these things, and she called me out publicly, and we had a little back and forth, but then I came out and apologized because I said, well, if y'all didn't file a lawsuit, y'all might as well come at them for putting out y'all filed a lawsuit. Now it's being reported that they have came to an agreement to the lawsuit, but the family does not want any of the lawsuit discussed publicly, and they want it sealed up, away from the public. Now, my problem is why? You wanted this big parade publicly for justice of her.
Facts.
You came to the public for justice of her.
Facts.
You denied multiple times of any lawsuit ever existed.
Facts.
And not only that, they came out that the lawsuit was for $50 million. Now, I hit up somebody that was like a lawyer or something, representative. Basically, they be online. They like a lawyer. They be online documenting the case.
Look, to make a long story short, only way Miss Teresa can get paid if she agreed that it was an accident. That she agreed that Kenneka walked in there. That if she agreed that she was by herself, you can get the money. Don't y'all remember that time that Straight Drop came in my chat trolling us and said, yeah, Kenneka walked in that motherfucking freezer by herself? Y'all remember that? And I'm like, man, what the fuck he said? What the fuck he talking about? I even got moderator screenshot this shit. Y'all remember that? So that means somebody was keeping Straight Drop informed on the case. You see what I'm saying? Straight Drop was in the chat. Yeah, she walked in that motherfucker by herself. So you basically said the same thing Miss Teresa just agreed on. And you said this shit a couple of months ago. Then that's when you watch this. Man, I'm finna go to Straight Drop channel and show you when he talking to Zach. So that means when he knew Miss Teresa was finna sell out for that money, guess what the first thing he did? Call Zach TV mama. Asking about his laptop. Let's go back to the dates on this shit. Look. Look. Oh, he took it down because he already knew what time it was. He took it down because he already knew what time it was, bro. You see this shit? Man, that man was on the phone with that, and this was just a couple of months ago. So he in cahoots with Miss Teresa now. Cause I remember when Miss Teresa made a post about Straight Drop and said, yeah, Straight Drop, did you help kill my daughter Kenneka? She made that shit publicly. And I was like, man, something ain't right, bruh. This man was just in my chat talking about she walked in that motherfucker by herself, then leave the chat, and then now he got a video talking to Zach mama about the laptop. And then when they caught the criminals, when it came to Zach TV, he was the first motherfucker knew everything. Look, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. He was the first motherfucker. I said, man, I see his move. You know what I'm talking about? Them motherfuckers was so scared of me, they were like, man, Trey ain't a street nigga. He peeping game. You know what I'm talking about? They figured out that, boom, only way we could get to Trey Gang is we get closer to him. Cause this nigga ain't finna listen to you unless you got a receipt. So get that nigga one receipt, get his attention, and feed him the rest. Bullshit. You see what I'm talking about? To shut me up, French K, get him this. Boom, so when you get him this, you know you got some lie when it come to the letter. And the way I interpreted the letter, and you knew I was off track, they get them to be like, the letter fake. You don't know what you talking about. Just to throw and make it beef like that. You see what I'm talking about? Man, Miss Teresa gonna get what she coming, bro. You know what I'm talking about? She gonna give it, cause she gotta remember she believe in God. She believe in God, right? Yeah. And you know God don't like ugly. See, God know when the perfect time to strike your ass down. You know what I'm talking about? He might let your ass do wrong, goddamn it, for a little while. He might let you get away with it for another 10 years. But when that man strike, bruh, it's over with for you, bruh. You can't outdo God. She always talking about the blood of Jesus. Jesus sacrificed, right? In the Bible, Jesus sacrificed his damn self. So when you be like bringing Jesus all in it, yeah, Jesus sacrificed the blood of Jesus. So you must sacrifice your daughter. I ain't gonna say no sacrifice. But what y'all did to her ain't no sacrifice. They're just pure murder. You fucked up in the head, killing your teenage daughter for a bag. See what I'm saying? And then she the main motherfucker was all on talking about stop using God's name like that. You could trick a lot of people with that word. And you the main one using it. You the main motherfucker using it. You the only motherfucker say but God. What the fuck that even mean? What the fuck that even mean, bro? But God. I wouldn't even be surprised motherfucker put a bag on your head. You know what I'm talking about? I wouldn't even be surprised motherfucker put a bag on Leonoria's head. You know what I'm talking about? But both of y'all some big head motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? I got all the information I need. Miss Reese will make fake accounts. Cause look, don't you know how many accounts Kenneka Jenkins got on Instagram? And mostly all those accounts is Lyra Norris and Miss Teresa. I'm like, why they got all these motherfucking accounts? So they known for making different pages and shit. Miss Teresa calling the police about the Kenneka Jenkins case. 911, how may I help you? Yes, this Commander Betty Green, and I'm calling about those G14 classified documents. And these people like, this sound like Miss Teresa. So if she was going through that with the police, that's her talking to Zach TV. All day long. Man, this a reason why she wasn't even on MTV, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? What's up, boo? What's going on? Yeah, we just having a little discussion. I just want everybody to pull it down on a minute. So look, listen to what King AK-47 said.
You know how you got the YNW Melly, you got Kenneka Jenkins one. And I asked, well, you know, what does this really mean? And basically, it means that the family, and this is allegedly, but I'm only saying what the person told me, is that the family is agreeing nothing suspicious happened. Kenneka was drunk and ended up stumbling upon the kitchen area or whatever, entering the cooler, somehow closing it and locking it from the outside, and it was an accident. They agreed to that. So, y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So, why be out here? Because that lawsuit was filed a long time ago. Why be out here saying you know something happened to her, y'all know it was foul play and all that, when the whole time y'all was trying to fill a lawsuit out that was basically saying, yep, it was an accident, she walked in there drunk by herself, nobody.
So she was filing this lawsuit with that intentionally. She wasn't going to file no lawsuit for the justice. She was filing the lawsuit because Crown Plaza, look, if Crown Plaza saying that that's the only way she gonna get the bag if you agree to these terms. And that's what made her sign her dotted line. Come on, let's take it to court. She was trying to have everybody to make it look like we taking this shit to trial or some shit. And she got mad at this nigga because he was exposing her. Man, look, if it don't sound right, it just don't sound right. You showing everybody you about the money. The lawyer know why you filing this lawsuit. Crown Plaza said this from the beginning. This was an accident. The same thing they said in the beginning, that's the same thing you agreed on. And this the same thing y'all agreed on when y'all agreed to set the girl up. That's why she said she didn't know. Hi, y'all. And she got mad at him. Now y'all see what this lady get mad about. Now y'all see why that lady get mad about.
Did anything, it was a complete accident. And so because it was an accident, we want to agree to this settlement. Whoop-de-whoop. No charges will ever be filed later in the future, nothing. So we gonna ignore the fact that we know them cameras was tampered with. We gonna ignore the fact that her friends was suspicious.
Right.
We gonna ignore the fact that you cannot lock the latch on the outside of the freezer from the inside. We gonna ignore that something clearly happened to this woman. We gonna ignore that it was a huge cover up about it. And as long as the family got money, and this was my whole problem to begin with, it was all money to me. This girl death was all money.
And that's what the evidence go to. You can't even deny this shit was about money. You can't even deny this shit was about money, bruh. And this lady know it. That's why cause look, she looking at it like, boom, my following bigger than his. So whatever I say, I got the advantage. Cause a lot of people ride with me. You see what I'm saying? And using y'all, bruh. Y'all got to forget this motherfucker from the hood. And it look like she a gang running motherfucker, bruh. Look, it's thing like this lady a gang running motherfucker, but every time when she adjusts, come to the J4K community, it's always church music playing. She always got God in the mouth. pampering you up for this shit. You know what I'm talking about? I'm looking at Teresa old pictures and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, Miss Teresa gone. Anytime when you be around here wearing whole clothes, skim clothes and shit like this, you selling ass and turning tricks too. You know how the streets going. Might have been fucking with a couple of pimps before. Cause you love to call niggas daddy. I know a hoe when I see one, Jack. I know a hoe when I see one. Cause when I get them, I'ma send them and spin them and see what's in them, Jack. Yeah, man, it's PIMP all in me, you know what I'm talking about? Man, I can change a bomb to a swan around this motherfucker. Let me shoot my PIMP, you did what I'm talking about? Come on, Jack. I ain't new to this shit. I've been around this shit my motherfucking whole life. There you go around the daddy part was a dead giveaway. Cause yeah, that's what you call your motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Where my money, bitch? I got it right here, daddy. You know what I'm talking about? Bruh, I'm in these streets like a motherfucker, so I know how to do this shit. I hang look, y'all just don't know, man. When I was on the streets and shit, that's all I hung around. Pimps and players and shit, cause that's where the hoes was at. Man, that's where the hoes at, Jack. And you know they got some bad motherfucking bitches. Man, they got white swans, you know what I'm talking about? Flamingos out there. You got all your type of pics of birds, you know what I'm talking about? So yeah, I know how to greet them, teach them, you know what I'm talking about? I know how to do all that shit, but I done had a couple of hoes my motherfuckers said trying to be pimping out here, you know what I'm talking about? Competing and shit. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah. But listen to what he's saying.
Now, what that $50 million gonna go towards? Clothes, house, shoes, liquor. It don't even matter what the thing, because y'all entitled to do whatever y'all want with the money. But if that's what all it was, why deny when I bought it up 2 years ago and got into it with the woman? She denied, I don't care what she said, come out and say, she denied that there was ever a lawsuit and clearly told the world, we don't want any money, we want justice.
And she got mad at that man for that? Look, she got mad at that man for that, bruh. And then trying to put the J for K community on her, be like, you wrong, AK-47. You know what I'm talking about?
What is this? So all that time, people like me, all the Kenneka channel, we trying to figure out what happened to this girl. Just for the people that love her and close to her agree, it was an accident. Man, that wasn't no accident, man. And I don't care what nobody talking about, man. Something happened to that girl, man. Now, you had all type of theories out here, between Kenneka was in street activity. I mean, the people she was around, all the street, from the girls to the dudes, it was all street activity. Come on, man. The hotel had all that backlash and commotion behind his name. We ain't gonna go with the organ theories and all that, but to just come out and basically say, yup, it was an accident, we're sorry. She walked in there, here's y'all money, here's our money. We're never gonna disclose this again. Keep this off. Y'all want us to keep this off the internet and off the, y'all want us to keep it from so nobody can file the details of it? All right, cool. If y'all ain't hit that like button by now, hit the like button. And if you ain't...
And hit my like button too, goddamn. Yeah, hit my goddamn like button too. You know what I'm talking about? Man, y'all like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm talking about? We just chatting, hanging out for a little minute. You know, going over a few things. Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel. We almost at 200K. I just be so flabbergasted. Like, if that was me, I don't want no lawsuit, man. Money can't replace nothing. I'm fighting to the death. I'm fighting tooth and nail. That something happened to my baby. I don't care how long it take. I don't care. And only then after we figure out what happened to her, because I know it wasn't no accident. Even if I gotta die without knowing what happened to her, I'm gonna die knowing I ain't accepted no money from the death of a loved one that I love. I'm gonna die because what is the money? What is that supposed to do? I never got that. But hey, I'm not knocking nobody's money, man. But it's just like when these people die, and I know it's wrongful death suits and all that. What's up with the money? Now, are the family gonna give money to the people who was hands and feet going to the Crown Plaza Hotel, searching high and low for the girl, trying to figure out what was going on? Are any of them gonna get a dollar up out of it? Because it seemed to me they was doing more than the police. They was doing more than the family. They was doing more than everybody. To me.
And she know that, bruh. And she know that. Look how people went all their way out for her daughter, bruh. With their hearts, mind, and soul in this shit. Mr. Reese don't see it like that, bruh. It's like Miss Risa gonna ride with you if you got the narrative wrong. But if you own the song, first place she finna run to the JFK community to let everybody know she got a problem with this shit. And guess what? She want y'all to stop watching motherfuckers. Man, can't give that lady that much power, Jack. You see what I'm saying? You ain't finna get no settlement and then get a 200-some-thousand followers and keep this shit rolling. Nah, I'm finna knock this shit down like dominoes. What time out? You just showed me you one of them chicks. You remind me of those chicks in the hood. Popping game and shit. You look like you be doing some credit card frauds and shit. Popping your collar. I can see that shit. Everybody know you selling dope at one point. I know what kind of niggas you like. I wouldn't even be surprised if that lady was fucking some of these niggas. I wouldn't even be surprised, goddamn it, she'll be fucking Monique for friends. Cause she look like she going. Yeah, she look like she going, Jack. I just didn't want to say none of this shit because, you know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, you ain't did nothing to me. I ain't gonna do nothing to you, but goddamn it. Hey, man, you give me a reason for this shit. I'm gonna flame your motherfucking ass up. This is what you were doing the whole time. You filed that lawsuit right after they closed the case. This was the quickest lawsuit in history. Please don't let me give it to Miss Teresa. Please don't make me do it. Come on now, please don't make me do it now. But I'ma wait. I'ma just wait, you know what I'm talking about? I'ma wait. But when I flame her up, I'ma write these jokes down. I'ma write these motherfuckers down, Jack. I'ma go look. One day I'ma go live. It's gonna be a whole 2-hour stand-up on their ass. Man, especially Monifa, Irene, Shemaya, everybody that was at that motherfucker finna get it. Bomb ass hoes. Look how them hoes was dressed when they came up in that motherfucker. You know them po hoes. They look like they need the money more than anything. You see what I'm talking about? Man, I'm looking at these hoes shoes. I'm looking at these hoes goddamn it clothes they got on. I'm like, man, look at those tights. You get them motherfuckers at the bargain store for goddamn $4. That little top that go with that motherfucker, $4.99. With some big ass buddies on, with some Mr. Shoes on. Bitch, you just step out the door, goddamn it, this shit about $45, $50 motherfucking dollar outfit you got on. Then I'm looking at Killer. How the hell you wearing the same outfit on the flyers you passing out? I mean, goddamn. Then your teeth missing. I want to know how he lost that motherfucker. That's why you can't eat everybody booty in that motherfucker. You be around that motherfucker trying to eat booty around that motherfucker, and next thing you know, goddamn it, you go home, wake up in the morning, you goddamn tooth fell out that motherfucker. Oh my God, my fucking front tooth done fell out my motherfucking mouth. Then you start thinking like, damn. So never suck that bitch booty, you know what I'm saying? Cause look at the hoes he around. He sucked one of they assholes, you know what I'm talking about? And if he sucking one of them old assholes, oh my God. Bruh, I seen a picture where Monifa had that security uniform. I looked at the picture all the way down to her shoes. Man, that lady feet big in the motherfucker. And I know them were her boots. Cause I'm looking at those big ass long ass boots and shit. I'm like, man, she must holler at Uncle Leroy to get these joints. Yeah, you got some boots over there? Cause they said I got hired at the security company. What? Them motherfuckers wasn't even brand new. I looked at them, I'm like, goddamn, then I looked on the family reunion picture. I see Uncle Leroy with them same motherfuckers on. Sitting in the driveway drinking 40 ounce of beer and shit. You know what I mean? And they thinking they be cute in these little bit ass city trend ass clothes. Cause you got some tights on with a icy white t-shirt. What you call them, Mr. Boots? Cause that what they collude. That show what they said in TY Live. Boot gang, you know what I'm talking about? Cause they said that bitch had on steel toes in that motherfucker. Y'all heard it in the live video. I thought they was saying boot gang about that dude, but nah, they were talking about them steel toes in that.
Me. And then on the other side of me, you know, hey man, y'all deserve something. You know, closure, leisure, have fun, spend the money, take your mind off, you know, your loved one. If y'all believe it was an accident, you know, and y'all agreeing to it, because I'm pretty sure that's what's in the settlement. Then hell, it was an accident. So one day, Kenneka Jenkins went to a hotel party. She got drunk with her friends. Other drugs may have been used. Everything was fine. All the friends were fine. We're not gonna mind that fishy security guard that was walking. We're not gonna mind them other people that we seen that was walking. The camera footage was never edited. That camera footage was 100% official footage.
I'm just being for real. What she got on them Temu shoes? If she got them motherfuckers out Temu, them motherfuckers 37 cents. Shit, I see they got some shoes on that motherfucker. Yeah, give her 37 cents for these motherfuckers. I'm like, damn. I want to see what the payment plan like on them motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, let's go to TY Live video. Watch this. Here we go. Here we go.
What?
Y'all hear that shit? The boot gang. Look at this shit. They were looking at Monique for shoes and looking at the name on them motherfucker. Like, damn, she got on them boot gangs in that motherfucker. You know?
Y'all better chill out over here. Oh, man, the biggest bees in here for.
That's why he said them the biggest bees. You know what I'm saying? He talking about the boot. You see what I'm saying? He talking about, yeah, them the biggest bees out of, cause he ain't never seen a letter B on that motherfucker that big on the boot before. Big feet helpful, you know what I'm talking about? Cause they were talking about her shoes there.
What? Bank game. Y'all better chill out over here. Oh, man, the biggest bees in here for bank. Y'all right about now, baby. For sure, what you been doing?
See, they talking about it. And when he was he looking at the bees now, talking about them the biggest bees I done seen, Jack. You know what I'm talking about? You see how he looking at them motherfuckers? He like, damn, I ain't gonna buzz ass out. But Uncle Leroy be worrying these motherfuckers. Uncle Leroy, goddamn it, get up, go to work, come home, kick the boots off, Monifa get out of school and put them hoes right on and hit the track in them John. See what I'm talking about? Fuck you talking about. Man, one time I was at a girl house before, bruh. And I seen the roach in the motherfucking kitchen, right? So I said, man, I'm finna stomp this motherfucker. So when I stomped the roach, that motherfucker had a crunch sound to it. Like, I like, damn. He had a crunch sound to it and he popped. Crunch. I lift the boot up. I see number roach juice everywhere. Then I turned around, right? You know what I'm saying? There was a couple of little roaches in the corner. Be like, he killing him. So they went and got some more roaches and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Why I go get the tissue and try to come back and get his ass up. They start shooting at me. Keep in mind, it's like they trying to shoot me with their guns. You know what I'm saying? But the bullets bouncing off like I'm the Terminator. Yeah, they got many Dracos out there shooting up. I'm like, damn, every time these motherfuckers hit me in my leg, I'm like, damn, I'm itching like a motherfucker. Like a mosquito bite. Yeah. Then look, when I go back there to the room with little boo thing, I wake up in the morning and shit, I come back. They got flowers around the scene and shit. Teddy bears. I'm like, what the fuck going on? They got counters out there and everything. I thought she put the counters up. You know what I'm talking about? Cause her lights was off. You know what I'm talking about? We already sleeping in the dog in this motherfucker. So yeah, I come in there, mother. They got all kind of teddy bears. You know what I'm talking about? We love you, Uncle Leroy. You know that? I guess his name Uncle Leroy too. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I ain't felt safe after that part. I'm like, damn, I ain't going back in that motherfucking kitchen. They done left notes and shit. Man, you know they put a hit out on you. I mean, they for real. I ain't know who to watch. And they deep as hell too. I already knew what time it was. I said, man, yeah, I ain't killing now. And she had like she was mad about this shit too. She was like, I said, man, I'm like, damn, baby, cause I come in there with a big ass can of roach spray. She like, damn, what you trying to say? I'm like, shit, I seen a couple of roaches in this motherfucker. What you trying to crack a joke or something? I said, no. I seen a big ass roach in this motherfucker last night. One time I called her phone, I thought it was a nigga over there. What you doing? Ooh, nothing. Hold on, I'm jumped in my motherfucking Hellcat. Man, what's all this commotion in that motherfucker? You know what I'm talking about? I immediately shot over there. Gets over there. Bruh. Roaches everywhere. That's what I was hearing. I'm hearing cups, pots and pan clinking in the back. These motherfuckers were cooking at midnight, bro. I get up in the morning like, damn, I just know I just washed these goddamn dishes. Motherfucker got flour everywhere and shit. Man, I said, man, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And cause you know she on Section 8 and shit. I'm like, damn, why you don't want to spray? They told us we can't spray because the roaches included in the rent. No, when you sign your Section 8 voucher, they include the roaches too. I said, damn, no wonder why all these motherfuckers be you know what I'm talking about? Look, they so bold, they were taking the children little Hot Wheels and shit. Putting real motors in that motherfucker. Racing down the goddamn countertop. Doing burnouts. I come and I see time odds and I know what the fuck going on here. Little boy mad the motherfucker. I can't find my Hot Wheel. They done stole the motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? They done stole it, paint that motherfucker. He in there watching Sesame Street and see his Hot Wheel flying down the goddamn hallway. Woo! Yeah, I needed that laugh for the day, gang. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all done cheered me up, goddammit. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, we just taking a little time, you know. I'm gonna get on up out here, gang, cause I got a whole lot of work ahead of me and shit, and I gotta do some things, you know. I'm gonna be back. Just had that notification game strong, cause when I come back and make some noise, you wanna hear. Appreciate the cab shout, the round the brews, you know what I'm talking about? Cause I really needed that. But shit, I'm over here a parch. My mouth so motherfucker dry talking all this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Cause man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. They finna get it from me. They finna get it from me, bro. I'm gonna do a whole motherfucking stand up. And man, bro, when I give it to him, I'm gonna give it to him raw too. Cause I always wanted to make these motherfucker feelings hurt. I'm gonna hurt these motherfucker feelings, bro. You should have never did that, Kenneka. I'm finna make your life like a living hell around this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? It's too much evidence on you. Come on, bro. Everything's surrounding around you. I'm dead serious, man. Them roaches a motherfucker. I was over there laid up with the girl in the bed. I woke up out the middle of my sleep, a motherfucking roach unhooking my watch out my wrist and shit. He gotta be violent. He had a red bandana on with the antennas coming out that motherfucker. I said, man, this motherfucker tried to steal my watch when I was asleep because I felt something tickling. You know how you felt something crawling on you and shit? Motherfucker tried to snap my motherfucker watch out. She probably put them folks' ass up to it. But yeah, man, Trey ain't love y'all, man. Y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. And man, I'm out there, motherfucker.